So she goes, okay, did you do anything?
What's up, guys? What's up, everyone? Welcome to our D&D campaign streams. Hey, Chaos. Hope everyone's doing good. Welcome aboard. This is going to be a series of very interesting and different streams. I hope that you guys are interested in this. For the last couple years, I've been engaging in a D&D campaign session with quite a few of my friends, and we have wonderful DMs 2.0 and CJ who are with us. The sessions begin at 7 o'clock on Mondays, but we're starting a bit early so that you guys can have an overview of what our D&D campaign is currently like, the world that we will be diving into. This is the world that has been developed over the last like 3 or 4 years probably. So yeah, pretty much at some point I'm going to give it away to 2.0 to start with the story of our campaign and what everything is about. And then the session will begin at 7. So the character I have is called Sappy. He's a cactus, he's a monk. Level 7, pretty sick. He's a bit whimsical. Bit short-sighted, but he's extremely lovable. All right, 2.0. I am live at the moment, and I think I am at least ready for whatever you want to talk about.
Great. Let's pull ourselves out of starting. Herisgrad really starts with the story of Sophie Hollum. A disease stricken the city, one that affected her family deeply, causing great harm to her brothers, her mother and father, as they watched their youngest be affected, crippled, mutilated, all by a disease that no one could stop. In Sophie's search to find a cure for this disease, she became a doctor and worked her way throughout the streets of Herisgrad inside of the Blight Quarter. Place in the city where most people with this disease are relegated to. Finding ways to keep herself healthy, she made it through life all right. But the disease didn't just affect people, it affected the scenery and surroundings as well, aging and crippling all around it. It had been stopped somewhat by a duke heralding his nobility and silvering the lands to stop the disease's progress onto the rest of the city. These silvered lands held a little bit of sanctuary for the poorest among Herisgrad. Sophie's knowledge on the rot, however, became a problem for her. Mira, a pirate king of the Everspring port located in the center of the city, was looking for somebody who could cure the rot. But his dagger would kill any of those who couldn't, who he brought. Sophie was kidnapped, brought to Mira, but rescued by the same people that brought her there. She made her way to the architects of Herisgrad, the nobility inside of the Great Five. Helm's March, the center of the political sphere of Herisgrad, marked her way to move to a place that could have the cure to the rot. She begged and pleaded with them to allow her to use the massive portal situated in the center of the Everspring port for an expedition, a journey to a new continent, or wherever through this portal that a book holding a possibility of a cure talked about. With some helping hands from her friends around her and the rest of the nobility of Herisgrad that agreed with helping those affected by the rot, she was sent away as an ambassador to Herisgrad, along with the rest of her noble friends. We move our way, please. Being sent through the portal, her and the rest of the people inside of Herisgrad, the rest of her friends, the party, made their way through the portal, being the first to travel through the portal inside of Herisgrad. They made their way to the other side and were met with some early age elves. Those elves that were before the times, didn't have technology, so to speak, so they bought their way through the elven territory with a single dagger and a spork. Taking their boat out of Sanctuary, they ended up heading to Deep Rock, a sanctuary held by the dwarves inside of their armed fortress, and then off to Poisoner's Paradise, all in hopes to find somebody that knew anything about a mystical land named Selva. To the far west side of the southern continent they went, until they finally found somebody who knew something about Selva, and pointed them towards the jungles. Not knowing exactly where those jungles were, and being that the southern continent was covered in them, this hint was less helpful than they wanted. But they continued their trek off to Harpy's Cove. On the way, however, they found that Deep Rock was under attack by the same people that sent them as ambassadors, trying as they best to calm the situation inside of Deep Rock and assure them that Herisgrad was there on their side and not here to colonize. Deep Rock fell to Herisgrad eventually. Not on the party's whims, no, the party ended up becoming helpful protectors to those that they could, but leaving just before the going got as tough as it could be. Deep Rock was decimated and all those who were inside were killed. The party left, made it to Harpy's Cove, knowing that the Herisgrad army would be following close behind them. Escaping as they did, they made it to Harpy's Cove and started running through the forests into Red Paw, Kind Petal, Lay Free, and eventually finding sections of the jungle affected by a disease similar to rot. They eventually found their mythical city of Selva, the home of one of their companions inside of the party. And they were able to discover how to cure this devastating disease. Taking the quick passes through dwarven territory and underneath most of the jungle, they made their way to the resting steam port and off towards Haven's Port. A place, a sanctuary for the Fae, and a place where they could rest. Finally have some time to themselves when they were attacked again by the same Herisgrad fleet. Devastating their boat, they sunk to the bottom of the sea, to be left for dead, never to be seen from again. Until a few fishermen found them.
Not fishermen. Pirates. The crew, well, what was left of the crew, Sovi, one of her companions named Ketty, along with a few other unlikely survivors, seemed to have lived the onslaught of 1,000,000 cannonballs raining down on their ship. After being picked up by Zan Olin... Oh my god, how do I say your last name?
Zanher Oli.
Zanher Oli. Alright, not Ali. Zanher Oli. Him, along with his crew, in the Blinded Isles, picked up Sappy,
Hey, Phil.
Ketty, Sovi, Zemik, and Zemek. Good luck with that. After picking up these unlikely adventurers, they were taken right into Haven's Port. It's like the Feywild, but it's called the First World in Pathfinder, but we'll call it's very Fey-like. A lot of forests, giant port built into the cliffs of Handmaid City, joining nature and structure. There, Sappy, Zemik, Zemek, Ketty, Zan, and Sovi found their way around, talking to various figureheads of Haven's Port, the captain of the Blinded Isles, the leader of the city, and a few other notable characters who assisted them in directing them on a way to get back to where they came from. Sovi wants to get back to Herisgrad to spread the information that she gained to solve the rot. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. My
That's the
notes
rot.
are like, yeah, my notes are a little iffy. Sorry. But you guys got to shore, got your passports, became citizens of the Crown Empire, and made your way through Haven's Port. Sovi ended up getting kidnapped by slavers who ended up being turned into biscuits by a very mysterious figure known as the Hatter, after which she was left permanently deafened when she's within a specific range of this person. When she's out of the range, she can converse with others, but it sounds like they're kind of underwater, and she can also converse with the Hatter himself. Getting back into the city, she was deafened as the group had to take note of the pending Herisgrad army who's going to be attacking this place next and starting to conquer it, had to take a message all the way up to Ivor to get a letter of it's an agreement that the pirates will serve as the navy to Crown, giving them the title, benefits, and backing of the nation, but they have to follow their strange, strict Fey rules. But before they can do that, they have to reach Ivor, seek out a man named Joda, and deliver this message. On their way, when they were getting Sovi back from the slavers, they captured one of them, a man from Iridel, a place destroyed by the capital of Crown. There's a little more to it, but that's the main gist of it. It was a place, and now it's not a place. This man is from this place that is not, and kind of gives them a free pass to travel. I can't even blink it on the map. I'm not even on the right map. Where's my map? Ping it. Oh man, everything's invisible. I'll just move you to the right one. Nope. There we go. Okay. Yes. I was looking at this thinking we were on that, but we were not. So the group was in Havensport. Got a little trouble in there taking out some guards that were being racist, but ignoring that issue, they sped on through with the letter to inform the capital that they wish to be a navy. Went through Iridel, chatted with some witches, gave them some cryo explosives to make some cold drink, and sprinted off to Ivor, dropping off their drow friend to give them another shortcut back through. In Ivor, they stopped at a small tavern known as the Wandering Lizard, where the party currently resides. I don't know if there's anything else anybody wants to fill in. I was kind of all over the place and hectic with my notes because I didn't have them prepared. I thought we were really starting at 7. Sorry.
All good.
There's 2 years worth of content that's been played across Herisgrad. And so this 30-minute as quickly as possible will not do it justice. The best thing for everybody, just keep watching. That's it. That's all I got. That's it. Did I miss anything, Sheetmaster?
I think you covered most of the major points.
Sheetmaster, at least for Monday's group.
Yeah.
Monday and Wednesday, 7 p.m.
True.
I guess the only other things we can go through in the beginning are if anyone wants to say stuff about their character, since we have time.
Hey guys, I'm Sappy. #1 cactus in all of the world. Excellent monk, exquisite fighter, not very tall, but very fast. I'm pretty cool. At least I think I am. Most other people think I'm cool too. But that's not my problem. If they don't think so, they can meet these cacti hands. Ha ha!
Many of the local women also would say Sappy tastes very delicious.
Many of just the locals would say Sappy tastes delicious.
A lot of
People
would
in
say
general
Sappy tastes
just-
delicious. He's a very succulent cactus person.
Delicious.
Zanhero Lee. Inventor by trade, builder of boats by nature. Haver of 2 penises.
That's very true, yeah.
Important fact.
Important fact.
It'll be a callback, don't worry. I'm the only one who's technically from Havensport Crown area, but I'm not really from Havensport Crown. I don't understand these Fae people. I'm a goddamn pirate.
I am Keti Bezre. It has been recently revealed that I am a skeleton champion of Shellin. I hail from Herisgrad and came on one of the ships that invaded, but I did not agree with their policies. So I split off, became a group among Sovi and the rest, and was a part of got hit in the bombardment that put us at Havensport.
Do we have everyone in call? I don't even know.
Just missing
We're
Zameek.
missing the twin Zameek.
Yeah.
But we have Zemek and we have Sovi.
Very interesting. Sophie, I mean, I want to save you for last. You're the lead of this story. You're the crowning gem.
It's a lot of pressure.
Aw.
Don't worry. It's only until you get back to Herisgrad. After that, we just forget about you.
Wow.
Yay!
See, the spotlight will move. Don't worry. It always moves. Ooh, that just means you got a target on your back.
Yep.
Most of the time it's Sappy, let's be honest.
I mean, Sappy's kind of target just because he's food.
There's Zameek.
He is a target 'cause he's food.
Delicious food. We'll have the twins, I guess, introduce themselves then.
Zameek and Zemek.
You want to go first, or?
I am Zamik. I am the best bard ever.
Self-titled.
Subtitle, yes. I'm from a faraway place. You haven't heard of it yet. You know, getting right up there in popularity.
And I am Zemek, his sister. He does the music real good. I stab real good.
I'm the distraction, because look at me.
Very bright. Very bright boy. But we have been traveling together since our home was destroyed.
Invaded, not destroyed.
Close enough.
We had another adventurer named Spreet, but he also went deaf and he's staying back at the concubine house in Havensport.
Honorable mention.
Honorable mention.
True.
Honorable mention.
He could have been here.
And Sophie, the plague doctor of the rot.
Yes, I'm Sovi Holamion. I am a doctor from Herisgrad, one of the remaining ambassadors from the first group that traveled here through a portal. I was on a quest to cure the rot. Tragic events had caused me to start a lot of my research from scratch, which was why it was favorable to team up with the group and travel to Selva in order to find the cure. But unfortunately, despite completing my goal and managing to find a cure, there are people from Herisgrad aiming to come through the portal for more sinister motives, and I am unfortunately caught up in the danger.
And that you are, sadly.
Heh.
To give a recap of last week for proper nouns that viewers will not understand until after this episode and further on. You guys woke up in the Fat Maiden, deciding on what you guys should do after taking care of the guards who were being racist towards you. Well, just one of your friends in the back seat. But after deciding you wanted to get out of Dodge, you drove through, noticed that there was some chalk set up, but nobody really investigating. Continued on through, made it past the Traveler's Temple where your friends were being held. And Sobi said, "We can't stay here, we gotta go." And you continued on, made a pit stop to the Gear and Metal Works where Zan works and builds ships, and found that his submersible was currently being in manufacture. And your excitement put you back on the road in anticipation to come back and see how far along they made it. On the road, you got up to the gate, passed on through with your drow friend unnoticed because you distracted the guard with a very interesting story. And switched seats with Sappy. Sappy decided to drive with the seatbelt Keddy. And Sappy can't really reach the brake, so it was all throttle, going, what was it, 45 miles per hour?
Yeah, something
almost
like
the whole
that.
way through.
Mhm.
Yeah, just fucking speeding, man, just going nonstop. And your drow friend kind of directed you through the woods as a shortcut to get to Ivor quicker. And through there, you just kind of winged it because he's like, "Yeah, the swamp's kind of spooky. We don't really do well with the swamp people, but we work out." And the swamp people you met, it turned out to be some hags. Well, one approached you and asked for payment to pass through. You decided to give her some cryogenic explosives to toss into swamp water and set off so they can make cold drink. As you were leaving, you heard the explosives go off and a lot of whispers of cold drink, and made it to Ivor with out getting pestered. You dropped your friend off at the border of the swamp and said, "Hey, wait here." And he's like, "I'm an indentured worker. I got to get back to my boss." And you're like, "What if we pay you?" And he said, "I can hide, I guess." And he's waiting there for you to come back and make it back to Havensport. It's not that much of a time crunch. You paid him to stay there for a while. You don't know how long you'll be here. It's probably not going to be a long while. You're really here to just deliver a message and see if you can fix Sovi's deafness. And now here we are. Sovi, you have the underwater feeling. You can kind of hear your friends again as you hang out in this bar known as the Wandering Lizard. You were deaf for a minute, and then a few minutes passed, and it started to fade back in. You now hear your friends kind of getting more merry sitting around the bar counter drinking as poor Zamik is forced to work, but he's making that guap.
I'm singing. I'm singing and dancing.
You can give me another performance check. I forget what it
Oh,
was
wait.
like a week ago.
Are we saying this? Is this like the start of the next day? Because we gotta make a
Yes.
quick roll. We have to make a quick
Oh.
roll.
Oh yeah.
Oh, this started the next. Yeah, who's rolling that one?
Yeah.
So do you want to
you
do
and
two?
me.
How do you want to do this? How do you want to do this?
What is this roll
The
for
DM
again?
does-
Whoever
Yeah,
rolls
we
the
going
highest wakes
on.
up first.
Hmm?
Whoever rolls the highest wakes up first.
All right, so we just roll in flat d20s.
Do it.
Yep.
Do it. Do it.
Well,
Ooh. Oh! He does wake up first.
uh-oh. Okay, do you want me to explain what you see when you wake up?
Yeah.
So, when
Oh,
you
yeah, I'm
wake
asleep
up,
at the moment.
next to you, you see a human-sized spider. Peacefully asleep.
I fall off of the bed, grab my gun, and fire a shot wildly into the air.
You see the spider jolt up, look at you, look at itself, panic, jump back away from you, and you see the spider shift back into Zemek. I can explain.
I would imagine, in the time it took you to do that, you hear Kenny busting down the door because he's been awake for hours.
Zemek is naked.
No!
What's going on here? I heard a gunshot.
Okay, I can explain!
Kenny, is this what happens when you don't believe in a god?
What are you
Look!
talking about?
Listen,
Is everyone safe?
we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Oh my God.
Okay. You might want to put on clothes. I think I broke the door.
This clothes will come on. When I catch my breath.
I
Then
proceed
puts
to.
on his shirt. He doesn't reload the gun, but he like keeps it at half cock the entire time as he puts on his clothes and puts on his bag.
So I was hoping not to have this conversation so soon.
I guess it's one to have
Yeah.
on the first go around.
Listen, this is the kind of reaction that people tend to have. It's not a good thing. So, what you saw was my other form. I am what's known as a Nanadi. We are half spider, half people. Well, half human, really.
Which side Zan stops caring immediately after you say half and goes, which side's the dominant half?
So, I tend to prefer the spider because that is how I was raised. But I am fully able to stay like this. It's just when I sleep, I tend to shift back. That's why we weren't really sharing rooms.
Wait, your brother is also what? Wait, I should have put that together.
It's fine. There's many challenges in love. As Kenny's still trying to fix the door.
You can give me a crafting if you want.
No, Katie, no, please let me fix the door.
It's
No,
It's
I got it.
in the
Just jamming it in place.
it's like
Just
on the
placing it,
frame.
trying
It's
to
just
make
not
it-
well. It'll
So-
fall off again.
So this...
Zan looks at it and turns back and goes, I gotta... Give me a second.
Okay. She's putting on her clothes while he's fixing the door.
The rest of you can wake up after hearing a gunshot. Up the steps comes the owner, Lilith. What was she? A Hesprit. That's right. She was a Hesprit. She's No fighting in the rooms?
It's fine.
What the hell's going on in my inn?
It's fine.
I took some. I don't know what the hell I drank last night, but I thought there was a giant spider in the room with me.
Keep a safety on it, soldier. She marches back downstairs. You'll
I'll
pay
fix
for
the room.
damages.
This is the D&D session. Hope you
I'm
enjoy.
good at that. Shit.
But I would appreciate if both of you kept quiet about this, please. A lot of people have issues with my species.
I'm gonna walk over to the open door, just rub my eye, just... What's going on over here?
I would look back at her and say, "You think people don't hate my species? Have you seen another Nagachi around here? I am fucked." I understand you, sister. Let's. Oh, ooh, never calling you that again.
Stares into the room, confused.
He woke up before me.
Sappy, having overheard this
eyes.
conversation, walks into the room. Hey, it's not that bad. I've never been a person.
No issues with any of us.
Thank you, Sappy. That is very comforting.
You have to love yourself, man. You be yourself.
It's not the problem with myself. It's the issue others have with that.
Well, fuck them.
It's
You
an
know,
easy
I
way
like his
to
spirit.
I like
his
his
spirit.
Listen, I like the spirit. Shoot first, ask questions later.
Very true.
You cannot change
Zen.
how you are. You can't change how you're born. It's how you live your life that matters.
Yes, well, I tend to hesitate to show this, considering this is the reason. This whole thing is people literally slaughtered my entire village because of what we are. So
I would point at my face and go, "I don't think that's true. I think birth might have something to do with it, or else I wouldn't have been orphaned."
oof.
Ooh.
Yeah, see, he gets it.
Then I would pick up my gun and go, "I think I like you even more now," and slither downstairs to pay for the damages.
My hearing is still muffled. Did I
Oh,
hear
yeah.
a shot or is Sophie just
Perception.
No,
Roll of
you
perception.
Nah, you heard bang, but it was more like a boo. It sounded like a blunderbuss, like somebody put a pillow over it, and then
I feel like she
you
felt
just
it
heard a
start
lot of
with her.
people kind of just like muttering. So you were awoken in your room. Ketty, would you have been in her room? Would you be sleeping over her, or would you
I
have
thought we
been
all
in
got
your own
separate
room?
rooms.
You all did get separate rooms, but you two said you slept together, so I don't know what Ketty does at night. They don't sleep.
I don't know what he does at night.
Teddy was in the room that
His own.
Yeah, unless someone else went in the room, he wouldn't have disagreed with them being in there.
Okay.
The
just
entire
ready to-
night, Kenny is
Just
up
make-
on guard duty, listening to the,
Yeah, he
listening
was-
to
Yeah.
the whole
Just
way.
hearing the
He was
sounds of
at the
like a
door.
bed hitting the wall.
Like, by the time everyone else went upstairs, he already woke up, was at the door just listening to make sure everyone was okay. And just stood there for hours.
Just hearing banging and moaning, and you're just like, ah, love is nice.
Yep.
Isn't that exactly what? Wait, isn't that exactly what Kenny said at the end of last session?
Yeah, that's what makes it canon.
So Zan, you head on downstairs to Lilith. She's there serving some early customers some breakfast. And she's like, "Why do you have a firearm? I usually don't see those outside of Alabast or the pirates. Are you a pirate?"
You were right on the second one, yeah. Used to be. I guess we're a Navy now. I still don't know how that works, to be honest with you.
A navy? That's a weird thing to hear. We were a landlocked
Yeah, I thought it
nation
was a
before we
color.
came here. Yeah, same. All I know is that they're like the sea army people. That's what they call
Yeah.
the Navy.
Yeah, or pirates, but we all fly the same flag, and they give me enough money to build my ships, so...
You build ships?
Only sometimes. I mostly design them.
Ah.
Yeah. I tinker with other things, but... What, you got a project? You building something?
As a builder, I could take schematics as payment from you for damaging my rooms instead of teeth and hash coin.
Got a design for a smoker?
I'm always looking to make food in fun ways.
Come outside. And I would bring her outside, and as I'm bringing her outside, I'm talking to her, and I'm asking her about... I'm looking at her saying... So is there anybody that, like, deals with deafness of a magical form around here?
There's a few people who I know can help with that. The clerics, maybe. Joda definitely could.
Joda.
Yeah, he's the local leader.
Oh,
The
we're going to see him
representative of
anyway.
Crown.
Thank God.
Or you could probably go to the Ruby Den and ask one of the clerics there. They are some pretty powerful ladies.
Might be fun to meet them anyway. And I would pop open the door and show the powered trolley with the smoker on the back of it.
So this thing cooks and moves?
At different times, or at the same time.
Have you ever thought about like making a mobile kitchen place and selling food on it? You could probably make so much fucking money off of this. Like you could make a killing in teeth.
If I had a cook, but you have a cook.
Not for sale.
No, but you could make a bunch of food. It might last a couple hours.
True.
You give me the food, I come back with a profit at the end of it. I mean, it's a risky venture, don't get me wrong. I'd put some teeth in as well.
Aren't you a shipbuilder? Now you're turning to a delivery boy?
I'm anything that gets me some teeth.
Smart.
Pirate at heart, to be honest with you.
I like that.
A nice one, though. I hope.
Yeah,
Am I
we
nice?
can talk about a
Would open the door.
business.
Am I nice?
The patrons just kind of stare at you, puzzled, like, or shrug.
Okay.
The other one goes back to their food. She looks at you. We can talk a business venture later, but a schematics for a smoker can pay for the room, and if you need any insider information on how to get inside the Diamond Palace without a meeting, I might know a way or two to get past the guard.
we'd need to speak with Joda pretty bad, so we may need that, but I'll let you know. And I would pull out a piece of paper and start drawing the schematics down.
Give me a crafting. Everybody else can, like, start their day going on downstairs. They could have witnessed him trying to sell her a smoker. What are you all doing?
Sappy's just kind of watching in awe at the fact that, again, Zan is fucking bringing his schematics on people, like, unbeknownst to others. They're just unsuspecting suddenly. Engineering!
Engineer!
It's like 4 people now. Sappy just can't comprehend how he keeps doing this successfully.
Can I see how, Okay, you're performing, right? Zemek, or Zemek?
Yep.
There's
Yeah.
not that many people here. It doesn't seem like a performance-worthy morning.
But
Yeah, at heart, this place is like more populated, like a fat village more than a town.
Mhm.
They just have a lot of stuff built very fast in anticipation for immigrants coming in. That is what you heard.
I see.
This place is two
Okay, but-
customers aside from you guys.
Do I
You
see
bet.
any spare teeth lying around?
No, there's two people
Damn.
sitting at the counter eating their food.
Listen. I gotta ask.
I know you trying to make that guap. It's alright. Yeah, those schematics are pinpoint perfect, and she thanks you for that. And she hands you a chest piece. It is a black pawn. And says, this can get you right through the door and having a meeting with him. Don't worry, I got about 2 more. He owes me favors.
I tilt my head and I go, what the... Guys? And I start, I like, forget about her for a second. I go about 5-6 slithers inside of the establishment and turn around and go, thank you so much. You're the best. No, really, seriously. Take a piece of dragon meat.
Whoa, what? Sick.
Yeah, just a
She goes
slice.
over to the back.
It's delicious.
Kenny
What's up?
went into Sylvie's room and just signed to her, "Are you okay?"
I would sign back, I guess.
Ready to start the day.
Yes. As much as I am relieved to be in practice with my sign language, it would be more convenient for me to hear again.
I got half of that. And he walks out.
Sylvie just sighs.
Zan would... hold on. Does Zan know that Joda would be in the Diamond Citadel?
Yes, you know that would be his residence and also workshop.
Then I would immediately go to Sophie's room and pop the... Like, as Ketty is leaving, go into the room, grab Sophie's hand and go, I'm fixing your ears! Let's
you can
go!
hear him say that. It's shouted loud enough.
If we're ready,
She-
let's go.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get to it.
Oh my god, she can hear me.
Very faintly.
How many fingers am I holding up? Wait, that doesn't work that way. Let's go.
Oh my
How many
God.
fingers?
How many fingers?
3.
Stop it!
Pick number 3, my lord. Number 3.
Sylvie holds up one finger in response.
Which one?
Zan looks,
Which do
that's
you-
fair. That's fair. That's,
Take a hero point. That was funny.
that was really good.
Oh yeah, hero points.
As they rush by Sappy, he signs to Sovi, hello, thank you.
Hello,
Sappy, you just keep-
Sappy.
You
He
keep doing
didn't
the
he
same
didn't
thing
quite
over and
understand
over.
the second thing that she signed, but he definitely saw the hello and then he happily waved at her.
Sappy, it's the same thing over and over again.
We are clearly communicating here, man. She just said hello to me. She said hello something, but she said hello.
So
That
Meg
is
puts
fair.
her hand
Sappy
on
doesn't
Sophie's
just walk out.
shoulder.
Sappy just doesn't walk out of the room in the middle of the conversation.
Who does that?
So Meg puts her hand on Sophie's shoulder and says, like, loud enough for her to at least understand, just, at least he's trying.
I start trying to get everybody out of the room by pushing people like, we gotta save Sophie's ears, come on! And then I hit Sappy and go, oh, damn, alright, somebody else push Sappy, let's go.
Pick him up like a baby.
Have fun.
Kenny, you got the baby.
He got pricked.
You got pricked. You get out to your car, Zan. You notice immediately. It looks like where you would fire off to start the little engine. It's drenched. Like somebody dumped a barrel of water in there.
That's not starting.
Oh, what happened?
Is it fixable?
Yes.
Do you need me to
Just
help
need
soak
coal.
up that water?
Can you do that?
Am I capable of sucking up water?
How absorbent are you? Are you like a sponge?
I was just kind of looking at him like, I don't know. How long is it gonna take?
It would not work as well as you think. It would
Okay.
take forever.
You need
Uh,
a
Start the
soak
shot.
for
Can I
half
at
a
least
day.
can I taste the water like through my porises and determine like where the origin of such water may have been, whether it's like ocean water or lake water or tap water?
Huh. Can you give me an Arcana check?
Arcana. I never have to
you
roll
trained?
this. So. I'm not trained at all, but
Oh, damn, that's a good one. This is not a source of water that you have sucked nutrients off of normally. This is not river water, this is not lake water, this isn't even ocean water. This is water that was made out of probably thin air. It's not rainwater. Magic water?
Oh, this is shit. This isn't. I don't even think this is water. It's like barely water at that.
Yeah, it's coal. Maybe the coal's messing you up.
Yeah, whatever it is, this shit didn't come from anywhere I'm familiar with.
You have enemies
So, like-
around here.
I would look at Ketty. I don't know. Do I have enemies around here, mister? From not here? And then I would look at him and give him a stare for a moment, and then go back and go, probably. I most likely have enemies around here.
Good to know. I will be vigilant.
Can we dry it out with heat? I could use my staff of fire, not light it on fire, but at least try to get some of the, kind of try to dry it out.
Be my guest, Doctor.
Give
Pull out.
me a will saving throw
Uh-oh.
as you pull out your staff and start to do this action.
ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. We're there enough. As you do, something in your head kind of just like makes you pause for a minute. Like, do I want to speed up there? Why wouldn't I? It's gonna help. It's gonna help your deafness. Yeah. You should continue with this. You pull out your staff. What do you cast and do? It's got a list of things, right?
Just
Yeah.
just produce flame, I guess. I'm not like throwing it like a fireball. I'm just kind
You
of
don't-
keeping it on the staff
you-
to keep control.
Don't have anything stronger?
I have burning hands.
You can give me an Arcana check, seeing how wet. Arcana or Nature, seeing how wet this is, how like fast you could dry it off with one of your spells. Arcana would be easier. Okay, yeah, the stronger spell would do it because this looks drenched. Produce flame might take a minute. The burning hands might scorch up the back of his vehicle, but it will do the job pretty much right away.
Alright. I will go with produce hands then.
Produce
I'll try to be
hands.
careful not to damage it.
Roll me
Oh,
Produce
man.
hands.
Burning hands.
Produce hands. Now 1,000 hands come out of the staff.
God dang.
Completely
Look at all these hands.
produce
You're gonna
hands.
catch these hands.
Yeah, is that what your unarmed fist is called? Produce hands?
Yeah.
Produce hands.
Oh, that's funny.
That's pretty good.
I'm sorry. I meant burning hands.
Roll me the damage for burning hands. You don't want to do too much and you don't want to do too little. Nice. Perfect. The happy medium number. You burn away. Yes, there's a lot of soot all around the area where you would fire off your gun, but there's usually soot there anyway. She just added like maybe like 3 years worth in a fucking second. But the coals are dry and the vehicle is most likely operational now.
Hmm.
And only a little bit of the wood got unfinished. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
That's impressive.
My apologies for the damage.
Don't you? No, you're good. Actually, somebody give her some dragon meat. Oh,
You are like 5 nice pieces left, and then you're scraping the bottom for mostly
nice.
like
That's
charred
fine.
scales.
I'll look at everybody else and go, we should maybe save the rest for shit, I forgot his name. Jode?
Yeah, that might be a good idea.
Joda.
Plus,
Joda.
Joda.
who knows?
Joda.
Maybe we'll find another
Soda
dragon.
Joda.
Joda.
Ooh, yeah, you might find another.
Oh, I'm never gonna forget that now. If he talks like Yoda, I'm gonna lose my shit.
Oh, that would be so good. That would be so good.
Alright, I would take some gunpowder out, sprinkle it on top, go. Helps when it's a little bit damp outside. Put the gun barrel in, fire it off, and then look towards the sunset as I undo the brake.
Okay. Sunrise. You guys just woke up.
Yeah,
We
that's what
spent
I
the
said.
night. Yeah.
Yeah,
You
it
did-
was just
yeah.
figure speech.
Sitting order. Are you sitting next to your girlfriend?
Yeah, I'll say next to
she
Sophie.
gets second spot.
Yeah, it's
I
like
see
the
how
rule.
it is
I would
It's
be
kind of the
happy
rule.
to-
Leave me behind.
Listen, I am now the designated passenger princess. Leave me alone.
Don't worry,
The
Sami. I will keep
passenger
you safe.
princess.
Thank you.
Wait, was it shift? No. Was it alt? Yes, it was alt. Alright, cool. Alt's the one that does it. Okay. So as you are... Oop, I
Hello,
don't have
Sophie.
anybody selected.
We lost
I
Sophie.
Try and go.
I fell out of the car!
Oh my god, everybody's unselected and incorrect. Hold on. I need a... Everybody got selected weird. Okay, you know
Is
what?
that a
Maybe the
reflex
alt...
save?
No, you're all fine. Don't worry. Driving on down in your nice little vehicle and heading towards the gate. Is there a, I guess, reflex save, as almost like you didn't even see it coming? A large amount of traffic starts coming through. A bunch of carts filled with like building supplies and just like solid large blocks of rock. You pull your brake fast enough, bumping into one of the carts, but not like crashing into them, and they just look at you just like, the hell, as they're going by. Looks like they're going towards this area where they're constructing something. You don't know. It's a little further down the street.
I would look at Zemek and go, did you see them?
Oh, that came out of nowhere.
Okay, I thought I was insane. Detour for 5 minutes? I'm just gonna drive around him, that's all. I'm not gonna stop, I swear, I won't stop. Alright, turn left.
Beep, beep. You follow behind it, because it was a long cart. It like takes a full minute for like them to
Oh
all
my god. It's
go
like a
on
train.
yeah, it's like a mini train going on past. And you're going to follow them down this way?
Yeah, just until I see what they're building, no other reason.
Bop, bop. You see a manor being built. A small little guard tower. This is the manor. Over here, it looks like some quarters are being made. You already see some designated building hatches where like the builders would hang out. Seems like whoever is building this property currently is a wealthy individual who who's just like throw money at this. Give me a society check as you see some of the logos go by. You recognize some of these logos from the bear traps back when you fought the dragon and getting the beast back into his cage. These were the rabbits logos. You see some of the boxes involving that going past towards this manor. Yeah.
I would hang a right, keep that noted in my brain, and lean over to Zemek and say, those bear traps, I think that's his house. Guy who planted them, maybe the guy who owns the company, who knows.
Oh, shit.
Then drive up to the guard post, hit the brake. I'd be a block away, going, slowing down.
As you're coming up to this bridge, these guys aren't, like, you see one guy kind of just, like, spear leaning. He don't care. He has not a care in the world right now. And the guy who's right at the front of the drawn gate, he doesn't even, like, hold his hand up to stop you. He kind of just, like, with a smile on his face, just like, hello, sir. You got to... I've only seen one of these things in, like, mine shafts. How'd you get one out on the street?
You've seen
This
these
is a halfling.
I'm going by at, like, 2 miles an hour to keep a conversation with him as best I can. These in minecarts, yeah, I took one out, slapped it on top of one of these big old wagons, and it's been treating me real good. I don't have to pay for the horses, but I do have to pay for the coal.
Oh, that sounds very fancy. It's 9 teeth to pass through the gate. If you're paying in hash coin, it's 3.5 hash coin. We take payment in that. We can't really accept anything else, and if you have gold, it will be only 2 gold.
Oh, I have
Oh.
gold.
Ooh, gold.
I would just look over at Zemek. Huh?
I have 2 gold. Here. She takes out like her bag. She just hands him 2
Do
gold.
you not have gold?
I look back at Zemek. I got teeth.
I have all 3.
And a couple of hash coins.
Yeah, I have like every.
People
well,
like you.
I mean, good point.
They look at you, he looks at you, he's like, 2 gold, wonderful. I guess you are foreigners. I haven't seen anybody really around here. Are you looking to invest like the man down there building up that manor?
Oh, have you heard of that? I saw as I was passing by. Do you know whose that is?
One of the alchemist men. They work with one of the people in the crown leadership. Yeah, they're one of the workers for one of them. They're setting up here and giving jobs to a lot of people.
Workers for crown leadership. We talking like high up? I mean, the mansion's pretty big. It must be.
Yeah.
Maybe it needs an elevator. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they very rich individual.
Okay. Well, thank you. It's been good talking with you. Yeah. Any of you guys want to ask this gentleman? He seems to be a knowledgeable person. You may want to.
Have a
Anybody have
wonderful
any
day.
questions about the area? Okay, we'll be leaving.
As you are approaching, this is, well, you are heading inside of a hollowed out mountain. Where these walls are, just above and cutting off, the only reason you could see this area is just like because it's there. You go up this way, but this is actually just a whole giant pillar. All of this is a giant mountain, and you are inside of a hollowed out mountain. You could see tons of hand chiseled out decorations, and it's like when you arrived at Havensport, how they had a lot of chisel work done in the man-made carve out that was the port. Inside this mountain, hollowed out, they also decorated in a bunch of art. You see what looks to be depictions of just people probably working on the place. You see names, almost like tags of themselves, caricatures, silly depictions of just like the ruler is a tiny penis cuck, and the queen is the queen bangs animals, and all those like crazy rumored things drawn up and chiseled out inside the hollowed out mountain. It's almost like it's making fun of the royalty, but no one seems to be upset. It seems intentional. Very strange. And as you head towards this giant beacon, unmistakable for the Diamond Palace,
Ooh.
bam. You head up towards what is the giant elevator. It's like one of them. Oh my god, the only way I could describe it is those lifts back in Herisgrad that get you onto the Omega and Alpha Plateau. They are the giant lifts that pull people up large cliffs and mountains, kind of like giant elevators that span this side really and nowhere else. You could see glistening from the car before you reach, kind of like very close to the gate, a giant diamond, like a ridiculously huge diamond, just jutting out of this small little plateau. As you are arriving, you do see very well decorated guards. You see a lot more populace here, people moving around, kids at play. You even see a school down the way. You see families just going about business and normal family daily activities. Some people drinking outside of a nice little local bar and restaurant. It's a very homey area inside this underneath of a mountain compared to the more or less ghost town that you just walked through. The only reason I was undescriptive is because there wasn't that much to describe aside from the people who cut you off. Those buildings were mainly empty, everything vacant, and a lot of for sale and property for sale signs. But in here, much more lively. People are roaming around, walking the streets, paying merchants. That you see small little carts set up on the side selling knickknacks and trinkets and jewelry and all that stuff. Approaching the lifts.
Yeah, and I would park in front of a guard first. Not park, but brake in front of a guard first. Is there parking around here? Can I bring this up? I don't think I can bring this up.
Carriages can be left down here if that's a carriage. Is that a carriage?
Self-motorized carriage.
It looks like one of them mine carts that you got out on the street.
Pretty much.
Are those street legal? He looks over at the other guard. These are both gnomes. They just kind of shrug. They're in very decadent armor. You even see the inlays of it are just diamond crust, and you see on the pauldrons just two pretty like nice palm, not people palm sized, gnome palm sized rubies just embroidered right in there. They look decadent as hell, and it looks comical as they question if your cart is street legal and look upon you. Well, I guess if you don't know, that means it's good. You could park it wherever you feel it's safe. I don't think anybody's going to figure out how it works. There's no horses.
And I would lift up my flintlock rifle and go, "You need one of these to start it."
Magic wand? And the other one pipes up, no, you know those things in Alabasta. They got them firing arms. Yeah? Is that what they called firing arms? They shoot the pellets?
This man, right on it.
See? I know what I'm talking about. What is your business at the Diamond Palace, though?
We'd like to see Joda for a couple of reasons, and I would flick out a letter and go, "I need to get this to him. And our friend over here," I point back to Sophie, "can't hear anymore."
He grabs the letter, opens it up.
Oh, die,
no, wait.
please. Oh, hey.
Do you stop him before he opens it?
I would try to.
Yeah, you
Be
do.
like, "Hey, my boss told me that it's only for him. I'm sorry."
Oh,
It's one of those secret things, and like I don't want to get fake corded. That doesn't seem fun.
Oh, fake cord is not fun. A lot of people
I
end
didn't-
up
I didn't-
missing, died, or bred.
I know.
The bread as in BREAD.
I was
we'll
about to
bring
say,
this-
that sounds like a different time.
Yes. We will bring this letter up to him, no problem. You can fix your deaf friend with a cleric.
It's probably best if we go talk to him ourselves and deliver this letter. It's one of those, if you don't deliver it yourself and make sure that it gets into his hands, your head's gonna be inside of this very large and magnificent the beast's mouth.
Jode is a busy man, but we know tale of the beast, so your heads are safe. We'll get this to him right away. I'll call the lift down right now and head on up. He waves over, and you see the a lift slowly descend. It's about 150 feet up. This cart slowly comes down, and he's standing there waiting. He's like, "Well, good luck with your friend."
And there is no way that we can convince you in any way to go and see Joda for 10 minutes.
He's in his workshop, so I don't think he's willing to be bothered today or tomorrow, but maybe the next day he might be taking in some of the people who put up. Do you have a request to see him aside from this?
Yes. I am looking for extra employment. I'm a tinkerer by trade, you've seen. And I point over to the car.
He doesn't work with anybody. He don't employ anybody except for guards and house servants. Other than that, his bureaucratic friends do most of the other hiring. And not really for tinkerers.
I would look back to the rest of the curve.
He's looking for guards. I could speak to him on that.
I could also
I'm pretty good at
Does he like-
servitude.
Does he like entertainment?
Does he need a doctor?
He's how are you a doctor and you can't fix your own ear? The cart slowly like rattles behind him. He's like, I can't bring any of you up. He's busy right now. He's working on and you, for a quick second, like a giant flash camera lens above on the plateau, a big bagoo lights up the top of the cavern that's very dim and dark, and you can see as it shoots that light up a bunch of other gems, and you can see for a quick second some gray skin tone people just stare down with gray eyes as they're using little picks chiseling away at the top of this mountain in the dark. And as that flash dims out, they slowly go back into the darkness that you cannot see them.
That?
What the fuck?
He's at work.
Could you explain? or are we just
Those are
supposed
the
to know?
people that hollow out the mountain. You not see all the insults that they left for us?
No,
Oh.
honestly, I was very impressed.
I know.
It's
Very good
it's
work,
very hard to
especially
hang
for people
upside
from
down.
Iridel.
I appreciate the artwork.
Oh,
Oh,
What? And he's like slowly standing on the cart, little cart of the lift, and shutting the gate behind him. He waves and he starts going up. After like maybe 6 seconds, he's finally eye level with you guys, and then another 6 seconds, he's now taller. But in that eye level, he's like, "Don't worry, Jodo will get this right away. You won't be fed." The other guard stares upon you. He's like, "So, whenever you don't have one of your buddies around, maybe you can hop me into your fancy little cart, go for a spin."
6'8". If you can get us to see Joda, I'll let you ride.
I can't unless you have a already explicit meeting with him. He is a busy man.
And how would one go about making a meeting with him?
You could either go over to the Knowledge Gem, which is the school he owns, right over there to your right. Talk with one of the administrators, and they can set up an appointment with you. He usually teaches class down there, but when he's up in Diamond Palace, he's working. You could probably get a meeting with him there, but it's
When does he
usually
teach
non-political. When? In 2 days, and he teaches every 2 days. 2 days at work, 1 day at school, taking in questions and queries, and once at the end of the month, he'll do his diplomatic duties from Crown, because he doesn't like working with all those bureaucrats. He'd rather work on his craft.
Okay. That's not doable.
I mean, considering that there is a force coming and we need help.
is there anything you
Take
would
some
require?
mushrooms and it will pass easy? What force are you talking about?
I'm talking about the colonizers that completely destroyed the southern continent, that they're probably making their way here.
We heard of no such thing, so what are you talking about, crazy lady?
Well, they sunk us on our way here, so that's that.
And they
There's a
raised
lot.
my entire hometown.
Mm-hmm. They were leaving people on pikes.
Sorry, little cactus man, but I don't think colonizers did that unless you consider us colonizers along with Iridel and Crown. Sorry, we took out your colonies. I'm surprised one of you are still left. And why are you wearing such a fancy robe?
First off, it's a very succulent robe. I actually like it. Thank you very much. Secondly,
Did the fancy robe mess you up? Sorry.
yeah, yes. Secondly, these aren't some mere, colonizers like yourselves. I'm talking about cold-blooded killers out to own everything. They're not from here. They're not from here. You wouldn't know if you haven't heard. Then you will learn, and you will rue if you don't let us, go talk to Joda and kind of, get this word across that, there's impending doom.
If the impending doom was informed in your letter, he'll receive it in about, and you hear probably like 4 or 5 minutes. It takes a minute to walk over to his workstation. So if there's nothing else I can help you with, appointments can be set over at the Brilliant Gem. Otherwise, I could welcome you to the amenities over at many of the food carts that reside around the Inner Mountain and the Ruby Den, where the courtesans go, and you can take on dates and have a great time.
What would we need to show you to prove we have an appointment?
a letter of an appointment, and appointments will be taken in the school in 2 days.
Okay,
I
well,
don't know of any
Don't we
other
have that
urgent
Dang.
letter
matters.
from? We have that letter from the Gorgon lady.
That's what you just sent out.
Oh,
Good.
okay. I missed that. My bad.
No, you're good.
It's currently about here.
Yeah, no, he's gone in probably by now.
Okay.
or we just kind of look around for a minute. Okay, how about this? Can you, when your guard friend comes back, can you tell him to see if we could meet him then? And we'll go get some food, and and it'll be 5 minutes past. He'll read the letter, realize that it's of urgent nature, and that we probably have information that he'd like to know, and then,
Yeah, I'll get out of the car so you can sit in it.
If he comes back down asking to see you guys, you will probably be seen. Joda gets messages out pretty well, especially if your name is in the letter.
Yeah, my name is not in the letter.
So then you're not that important.
He's kind of right, guys.
If you
Why,
want, you can all.
it's fair. I care too much about this. You're right, Mr. Gnome. Let's go get some hookers.
Yeah!
Oh my god!
Let's fucking go, dude!
Eddie steps out of the vehicle.
I look down at Sappy. I didn't actually be. Let's go get some food. That's really what we're gonna go get.
Sappy's dejected.
Kenny's so fed up.
How is this going to get my hearing back?
Yeah, usually they're
question.
pretty good clerics.
Eddie stands next to the gnome and just says, "I will wait here in case they need us. You can go get food."
Is the place that the other woman who owns the barn here said? Where are the other clerics that she talked about?
Ruby Den. That's
Ruby
where
Den.
the
Hard right
ladies
to
are.
the Ruby Den.
Hard left.
Hard left. I don't know my rights from my lefts.
3 rights make a left.
So you head
Well, we
on
got there
over.
eventually.
There's oh god, I'm stretching you guys. That's not what I want to do. You guys head on over here.
Caddy, come back.
Caddy, come back.
Caddy's
And
waiting.
get to there was a lot of advertisement, kind of blatantly. The Ruby Den was just like carved into the giant pillar that the building actually resides inside. It's like a mountain inside of a mountain, mountainception. As you get over to the giant small cylinder tower like building, a nice giant fat god, it's kind of gross how ostentatious this is. The roof of this tower is made of just a pure solid maybe like 50 feet in diameter ruby, just like a circle that cones up into a peak. It looks like it was even like chipped away at to make into such a nice pointy tower. As you head on inside, there's nice beautiful stained glass decorating the outside, obscure red, and you can see kind of just artistically done into it, Ruby Den. The person behind the counter, as you enter this dark, fragrant room, the smell of incense burning, a very nicely dressed goblin. They got their hair slicked back, a monocle on, kind of like an uppity, resting face, as they unblinkingly just look towards your direction. Ah, welcome to the Ruby Den. How may I be of assistance to you?
This lady can't hear. I would move Sophie to the front with both of my hands.
Sweetie, are you looking for a... Oh, sorry. And he starts to sign to you. Are you looking for a cleric?
Yes. My hearing loss has magical sources, if that makes sense.
Most hearing loss does. If it's just you entering, you don't have to pay the cover fee for our clerics. He's saying this out loud instead of signing it. But if the rest of you are coming in, the head fee is 50 gold.
We can wait.
If you have any gems or minerals, we take gems and minerals too.
The amount of different
I don't
currencies
have-
they'll take.
Yeah, I was just.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good chilling. Zan, you want to go get some hookers?
I was gonna say let's go get food, actually.
Oh,
I was gonna say let's go get food. Are we on the same wavelength?
Probably.
Alright.
Zan, you said it before.
What?
You said you'd get food beforehand.
And the food's on the mind.
Exactly.
Listen.
You.
Don't make me leave you here. Let's go. I would never do that.
Dropping off
But-
Sophie at daycare real quick.
All right.
Daycare.
oh, since Sappy doesn't require any sustenance like that, he's just he'll stand outside the door with those guys to observe their fine work while also photosynthesizing so he can eat.
I thought you were about to just be like, I'm just signing hello, thank you, because you saw them sign.
I guess I would
yes,
leave my
and
cart there, and we'd go get food.
Sappy signs hello to the guard guy, the guy at the entrance that was just talking to Sophie.
Oh, the goblin inside. There's no guard at the entrance. There's just a sophisticated goblin man inside.
Okay, okay.
You sign that to him?
Yes, I signed that to him.
He signs back, hello? Are you okay?
All he noticed
Are
was
you-
that he said hello, and then he just tilts his head to his side and shrugs.
He signs,
Sophie's
are
like-
you deaf?
Sophie's just
What
like,
do you-
ignore him. Ignore him.
Okay.
He just watches the hand signals. I don't know what you're saying, but I'm just here to say hi.
I can teach you a thing or two. It seems like we're not going to have any customers in the early morning.
Oh, really?
As you sit there with as you sit there with the goblin and the rest of the gang goes out for some grub, they see a nice little tavern tap across the street. But Keddy,
Mhm.
as you're sitting there, are you just like, well, there's a little bench nearby. You could park it there and sit as the
Nope.
gnome
Kitty
continues
stands
his-
completely still right next to the gnome.
right
Not
next
saying a word.
All right. As you're standing there, a familiar face does start to walk up. If you recall the meeting back with Chris, there was a strange fellow seated across from her, a very androgynous, handsome elven person, and they continue to walk upon the street up towards you. Midnight seems to be heading towards the Diamond Palace. They look fucked up. Swollen eye, not the eye patch eye. The eye patch eye is still under an eye patch. Kind of like busted up lip. They're kind of holding their arm. Their clothes are kind of a bit tattered. Their pointy ear, their right ear isn't pointy anymore. It's kind of ripped off. It seems like they went through a struggle as they're walking up towards the Diamond Palace. They kind of just like look over at the gnome and look at you and look at the gnomes. When did he get decorated statues of armor? That's That's new.
Are
It's
you
Jody.
okay?
What the
Good
fuck?
night.
You're a familiar suit of armor. Why do I know you?
We met briefly before, back in Havensport.
Oh, the people meeting with Chris. That's right. You're the unfortunate few that had to bring the dog back. It's good to
Yes.
see that you're still alive in the Fey world.
Do you require some healing?
Yeah, that's why I'm coming to Joda.
I put my hand on his shoulder and use lay on hands.
It starts to heal him. Can you give me a will save as you start to lay on hands him? And
Uh-oh.
when you start to, he puts his hand up like he's like, wait. Uh-oh.
I'm not changing it. It's
You are aggroed towards him.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit.
You see him as an enemy, as he kind of just like pushes you off of him. But to you, that wasn't a push. That fucker shoved you.
I draw my sword and shield.
And he sighs. Like, oh shit.
Oh no.
I don't have power here, please.
Stop what you're doing and surrender.
Shit.
These kebabs are great.
I know, right?
Sovi. You head further into the Ruby Den. As you start heading so it's kind of just like a front desk and then a curtain right behind the man. He just ushers you past the curtain, and as you walk past, it kind of funnels in to a set of stairs that almost feels like it zigzags up forever, slowly inclining until you reach a nice little rest area. You see a nice couch, glasses, a full decanter of water, and some biscuits. Give me a will save as you see those biscuits.
Say, what are those made of?
Those are not made of people. You smell cinnamon and turmeric, and you're like, oh god. Thank you. It's not people.
Thank you for this one.
And as you pass on the cookies and take probably a sip of water to catch your breath from the long hike, you enter in a small little courtyard. You see a plethora of different age girls, young teenagers to adult women, all outside, seeming to be either reading, studying, doing art. You see some doing the, wearing fancy dresses, having books on their head, learning posture, all that nonsense. It looks like a school for ladies to become ladies. And as you're just like staring amongst them, now realizing they're all in nice, pretty, fancy dresses. You're in beat up, shaggy doctor's clothes. And a lady immediately takes notice to you and waltzes on over in her big poofy dress, and she says, "Hello, are you looking to be taking one of the courtesans today?"
What's a courtesan?
A lady that you pay money to go on dates with.
A hooker.
Hey, they don't
Escort?
sleep with you.
Escort?
They don't
Escort?
sleep with you.
Sorry, I
fancy
couldn't help
hooker.
it.
A hooker with standards.
Yeah.
Bingo.
No, I'm looking for a cleric to help me.
Oh, you're ill. Okay. Follow me into the ruby room. She kind of just like ignores you and starts continuing on towards this main little compound building. And as you head on in, give me your religion. Nice. Oh wait, my book's in the other room. This is the wrong book. This is the player's book. I need the Book of Gods.
Arg.
The wrong
Such a good book.
book.
The Book of Gods. There we go.
Did you guys try this sauce on your kebab?
You guys are eating
What are you talking
some
about?
of the craziest foods you've ever had.
What exactly is Sappy learning?
Sappy is learning signs to he asks you what you know, you show him what you know, and he kind of sighs and he's like, well, for your deaf friend, here's some things. He shows you, heal me, are you okay, how was your day, did you enjoy the women?
Nice, nice.
And he only remembered the last one.
Can
You're
he learn the word I'm learning? Can he learn the phrase I'm learning?
Yes.
Okay.
He teaches you that probably second.
Okay.
But Sovi, Ayrzul, Iruzul, is the Lord of Buried Secrets, Earth and Metal. They are one of the Elemental Lords, and it's kind of fitting that an Elemental Lord is the patron of this area because this is just a giant mountain. What else is like? This is elemental as fuck. And you see a lot of beautiful portraits done in just straight gems and jewelry, decorating the walls, the floor, the ceiling. It's in the chandeliers, it's in the art. This is a very fancy, nice, decadent building. As you're being walked through towards the center, what feels like of the building, the only reason you kind of can tell it's the center, there's like a pulse, like a heartbeat towards it. And as you get there, you could see what's beating. In the ground, about the size of, I want to say a normal carriage, normal carriage sized ruby, just like slowly beating in the center of this courtyard as you see some people donned in fancy robes, and kind of just like a few other people that aren't donned in fancy robes. You can immediately assume, give me a medicine check.
Oh, it's not this roll.
Hero boy.
Hero point.
Do you want to hero point that or no?
Yeah, I do actually.
Okay.
Oh,
That's
Oh my
better.
god.
Much better.
That's what happens when you give Sam the finger.
You notice one person is sick with like a disease or an ill affliction. The other person doesn't look to be afflicted in that sort of way, but they are definitely afflicted with something. They seem to just constantly be in a panicked sense. They like an alert animal. That's what they seem like. They're skitty. They're looking every which way. They're a pixie. They're just like skitzing out. The other person who's bubonic plaguey looking is a gnome as well. They're not looking too well. And as they're brought up each towards these robed figures, small little chant is done. The ruby does a slight little glow as it pulses, and the person is bathed in light, and they are better. The lady in the nice dress goes over to these people as you watch them continue onto the next person, the pixie that's all freaky, acting all crazy. And seems like she's discussing quickly with them. one of them comes over to you. It's like, how may we assist you today, Red Elf? What is your ailment?
A spell was cast on, took away my hearing. Everything sounds
Do you have the name of the person who has cast the spell upon you?
to themselves as the Hatter.
Her face kind of contorts. Okay.
Is some
I'm just going to hope this is a pseudonym. We can try to heal your ailment, but it might not be successful. Are you a refugee?
yes.
The gnome over there is also a refugee. They had a strange ailment on them. They come back every week and they can't fix it. If you can find a way to assist them, seeing that you're outfitted in medical equipment, maybe I can get you to see a stronger doctor.
Give it a try. Let me see him.
The gnome comes over. They don't look as bad as they were, but as they come up to you, you immediately pick up on hints of it. The rot. This person is a carrier. It seems as though it was pushed back, but it does not die. It continues to persist. It seems like the magic, whatever they're doing to this person, all it's doing is slowly preventing the inevitable. It seems like this person's inside are not doing well, but the outside's looking a lot better. Hello, miss. The clerics say you might be able to give me a shot and help me out.
I know what you are afflicted with, but I need very specific medications in order to treat it.
Okay.
This is going to sound odd, but does anybody have a vial of Ripley blood?
They all kind of just like stare at each other for like, they all like give each other like quick looks back and forth. Not in like a judgy way, but like looking to see if any of them has it. And they all kind of just slowly turn back to you and just, no, not, I don't think here, but the gnome pipes up. I do think there was a Gripply refugee on my ship. I think they came over here to Ivor. They were of a craft trade, I think. I don't know where he got hired though. Damn it.
If I can find him, and he could donate some of his blood, and I could use a healing potion, I can cure this affliction.
Yeah, okay, miss. I'll do my best on my end to see if I can give you any assistance.
In the meantime, I would be very careful, as this can be spread. Very cautious.
Oh, don't worry. No family. Just a lowly tradesman went from, just caught up in some bad stuff from the molten mines before I got here. Caddy,
Yes.
sword drawn, telling him to surrender. He looks defeated. The gnome kind of just very confused. He holds up both of his hands. He's like, "Hey, no need to fight." He's holding it between the both of you, kinda. He's, just Mr. Midnight needs to go up to Joda. You seem to be kind of irritated at him. I don't know if he lost any bets to hit. I wasn't betting with this man. Shut up. Okay.
I point my sword at him and go, "This man is trying to harm us. As long as he surrenders, we will be fine."
I'm not trying
However-
to harm you, I swear.
I'm trying to think of how because he sees him as an enemy, but he also, if you surrender, you're good. So Kenny would just go, "As long as you surrender, God, take him away."
Okay, I'll take him away. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Just hover and put the cuffs on me if you got it. I don't care. We can appease this suit of armor. You are the scariest thing. I could fight any of your other friends, but you are a mystery.
He says
He,
nothing and just stares.
Holds his arms behind his back as like the cart starts to like finally descend. And now he just like kind of stands there staring at you, handcuffed, keeping an eye, making sure you're not going to attack him. The gnome is standing between you two, just like nervous as all hell.
Teddy goes.
Zemek.
I was just gonna say, Teddy would still have his weapons drawn, but be more relaxed as the guy has surrendered, and just go, "I wish we could have met at better times. Maybe it wouldn't have had to come to this."
It will come to. God. I did nothing wrong. This is what I get for being a fucking baladra. Marry into it. Good idea. Zemek, Zan. That's 3 Z names. I hate all of you.
Got him.
I just realized this now.
Three
I was gonna
guys
say the
go-
Z's are hanging out.
We're
Are
sleeping. Let's go.
enjoying
3 Z's,
frog
2 S's,
legs,
1K.
fancy ruby salted rock crabs. You're eating very fancy mole. You're eating roasted mole. There's this crazy dish called the gold-plated earth salmon, and it's just like a strange lutefisk that it's stinky, but it tastes good. You're just trying like a smorgasbord. You buy the smorgasbord. It's only like 20 fucking teeth or 4 fucking gold. It's very strange that you can spend gold here. It's very, very strange. Give me a society check, Zan.
But I want to live in a society.
You don't live in this society. You're gonna be living in so many different. Oh, nice.
Good suffer.
No, I need the backstory. I hear a point. It's fine, whatever.
Okay. It is weird. Maybe because they're foreigners, they're accepting coin or asking for coin more often. But even that, coin is more than teeth. Like they'll ask for more coin than teeth sometimes. This is strange that they're asking for more teeth than coin.
Wait, hold on.
This is-
You said 2 different things here. Are they asking for more teeth or more coin?
They're asking for the
The
price,
value of coin is higher.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you said you first said they're asking for more coin, and then you said they're asking for more teeth. So I got a
They're
little
asking-
confused.
It's worth more teeth to purchase a kebab than it is worth coin. Like it's
Okay.
2 coin for the smorgasbord or 15 teeth. It's like it would be the opposite if you were in Havensport.
Okay.
I would look up and raise my hand for the waiter real quick and have her come over.
Gas.
I don't know what this rockfish thing that you gave us was, but it was delicious. Please give our regards to the chef. Secondly, I'm not really I'm from Havensport. I'm from, like, further inland on the Southern Isles, but that's not the point. What's with the coin? I thought Havensport's a lot of teeth, and hash coin.
Yeah, no, they have a lot of pirates there, so they really wanted to dilute it. They know the pirates are rich, and they know the immigrants are poor, so they loosened it up here so we can get people to move in here. And then, I'm gonna say 6 months from now, they're gonna bring that price right back up.
Interesting.
So get in while the going's hot if you're immigrants. You look like it.
I would look down and go, I wish I was.
Sappy,
Hey.
as you are learning sign language and learning some dirty phrases,
Yeah, totally accident. He's fucking around.
he's like, these aren't the kind of ladies that do it, but you can always be silly about it.
Okay.
And as he's teaching you sign, another customer comes in.
Oh.
They are decorated in a very strange hat. The band around it, some quills and feathers. They are in a raggedy, multi-patched jacket, tight dressed pants, 2 different colored shoes, and they stand looking down towards the goblin. They're around like 6'3", elf.
Interesting. So Sappy, noticing the customer, immediately gets up and goes to the tells the goblin, I think someone's here to talk to you. And he steps back away to to allow them to meet, but he's gonna be attentive to their lips to see what they're saying. He's got the read lips.
Nice.
Just just curious on the conversation. He wants to give him that false sense of security of their conversation.
Hey, I like
So he steps away a bit.
that. All right. As this other customer steps up, Sovi, you are on your way out. Knowing your job, having to get some blood donated from oh my god, the frog people. Gripply.
Ripley.
There we go. You have to get some blood donated from one of the immigrants from probably from where what was the continent? Silva, thank you. Probably from Silva. You head on out and you look over and you see a strange decorated man. Give me a reflex save.
Sovi or okay.
Sovi. Nice. Instinctually, you see this person start to pull up their arm. You just feel it in your heart to just dive. Just fucking dive out of the way. As a big blast of energy just from his raised hand, where your body would have been, that part of the ground is gone. What remains is just what would be dirt underneath. You see in the small area, it almost like snap, like something popping in air as they turn back towards you, staring at you. There you are.
Excuse me?
Sappy stammering.
he holds up his hand again and says, "You cannot leave. You're trying to fix it. You're not gonna."
What are you talking about? Who are you?
Does nobody fear me? Is that why the goblin didn't react the way he did? And then he turns to the goblin. He mutters a few words, and the goblin starts to scream in agony as you see his nose churn in on itself, turning into a cookie. Their fingers and hands start to become biscuits and breading as their body starts to fold in onto itself. And he looks back at you and he says, "Do you know now?" The man turns into a cookie as he falls to the floor.
Sappy's fucking devastated right now.
Sobe's like just kind of frozen there in shock. She just sees the piles of cookies and is not really sure what to do. She doesn't think... Is there any hope to turn the goblin back?
Give me an occult roll.
I am trained in it.
Okay. He might be able to reverse it. He told you back when he bothered you during your sleep that he doesn't even know how to fix his magic sometimes. All he's good at is cursing people. He stares at you both and he kind of just like gives an eyebrow raise towards Sappy. Is this a friend?
Who do you think you are turning that guy into a cookie?
I don't have to turn you into a cookie. I could eat you as is.
Yeah, I'm already delicious. You don't have to do shit to me. Are you gonna turn my friend back out of his cookie form?
Oh,
What did he do?
He didn't remember who I was. And I think it's very unfair. But seeing that you're a Leshy, you should know who I am too.
Do I? Did I roll Leshy lore?
Give me a Leshy lore.
Oh, I want the lore. I'm gonna use a hero point for that.
Okay.
Nat what?
What?
Whatever. I'll take it.
Much better.
I'll take it.
With being above a 20, you get some knowledge that strange hat, turning people into cookies. This guy is kind of like a fairy tale legend. He was a fairy tale legend 2,000 years ago in the first world where your origins are. The only thing you really recall is that he was a king, his loved one passed, he got angry, they had to seal him away.
Hold on. There's no way that you're who I'm thinking of. You're not supposed to be real. But wait a second. Are you also that guy who turned those people into pastries back at Havensport?
They finally let me out, and your friend was there, along with a goblin.
Who let you out?
I don't know. Whoever woke me underneath that church. Maybe it was somebody? No. The only reason I am allowed to be awake right now is that the turtle woke up.
The turtle?
Hey, Sovi.
Realizing he recognizes her name or knows it.
the fuck?
Where are you from?
Originally, I'm from Herisgrad.
So Sappy's fucking wide-eyed now.
Do you have a king there?
There is a royal family, yes.
Guess he's still in power, waiting to hitch his ride. Say, how about this? If you make it back to Herisgrad and deliver a message that I wish to hitch a ride on the turtle, I will do more for you than any god, person, thing, mechanical device that can help you do anything on this planet could solve for you. I can make you anything you want. So long as you let royalty know that Hatter's trying to catch a ride out of here.
Do what for me? Take away more of my hearing? Want to take my sight while you're at it?
I could, if you continue to bicker with me.
I want nothing from you.
What can I offer you that'll get me my ride out? Oh, I know. How about I can guarantee a safe ride back to Herisgrad? Or at least off of this island full of Fey people.
But why help me? What do you want with the king?
I just need you to ask him a favor from me. I was a long-time general for the king. I helped serve in the First World Army. I conquered and killed devils like nobody else. And I feel like he owes me a favor. I don't like being stuck here. I was already on this Terra. I was on a few Terra. I wish to be off.
There's no other way for you to get back?
I'm cursed to the First World. I'm stuck on this fucking island. I need somebody stronger than curse magic to pull me off of this place. And your king is a very strong man.
But why should I trust you?
You're right not to. I did take away your hearing. But that was because I was... I was in a state of madness. I just woke up. I'm a little cranky. What do you think, little cactus? What's your name? Let me see. Sappy.
Huh?
Thanks. Don't you think she should help me out?
It sounds like she said no.
But you know of my boogeyman tales, don't you? You know what happens when people didn't listen to the old king.
Okay. But it sounds to me like she's your only hope. If you get rid of her, how the fuck you getting off of here?
I don't like smart people. I don't like smart people. I really don't like smart people. Okay, you know what? Fine. I'll get rid of your deafness now. I'll get rid of the goblin's deafness now. But you need to tell the king, or at least let him know that I'm requesting a ride. And if you do that, your deafness will be permanently gone, your passages will be safe, and hey, I could probably bring back one of your friends.
There's no need to bring it back. When you have passed away, you go on to Pharasma's grace. She judges what becomes of you. I'm not interested in bringing anyone back. If anyone is still alive, I would be relieved to hear of it.
Good to hear somebody still devoted to a god. Okay.
That's all I'm responsible for, though. Just delivering the message. Whether or not the king cooperates is just in his hands.
Yeah, I can't tell him what to do. He's stronger than me.
Is it safe passage for anyone who wants to return to Herisgrad with me, or only me?
I can make a convenient vessel be able to transport you out. At the dock in Havensport.
Alright, Hatter. I will deliver your message.
You better guarantee her safety.
Don't worry. I am a man of my word. Most Fae are. Here you go. And he kind of just like jiggles into some of his pockets. He said here you go before he had it ready. And you like pocket one. No. No. Nope. Oh, here we go. It's pretty old, but whew, if it's still the person who put me away, you can call court with this. And he hands you a black pawn. Ask him to fix your curse. He's the one who has the thing that fixed most of the curses that I caused.
He's referring to the king, right?
No, he's referring to, sorry, Joda.
To Joda.
Yes. If that old gnome is still in power, he'll be able to fix you. Like I said, can't fix my curses, but I know people who can.
So if I show him the pawn, he'll take away my deafness.
If you show his front guard the pawn, they'll take you up to him right away. It's a sign of urgency.
Very well. I do have a patient to attend to, but that does not mean I will abandon delivering your message.
Hippocratic oath and whatnot, as he goes around to the other side of the counter and picks up the biscuit and starts to eat it.
Wait, can we turn him back?
No, he's just a delicious biscuit now. He slowly
so he
opens
prays
his
for
mouth.
the goblin turned to biscuits.
He opens his mouth and bites down. Don't worry, I'll take his job here for now. As you leave, your ears still kind of underwater, you find your friends out front of a nice little sit outside restaurant, just destroying. Like, you see to the table next to them just like stacks of empty plates, just tons of empty plates, and on the table just even more food.
Oh, but as they're walking out, Sappy looks over to Sovi and signs to her, "I'm learning," with a really sad expression on his face.
Oh,
Sappy.
Sovi signs back, thank you.
Hello.
Are you okay?
Well, I didn't get help in the Ruby Palace
No?
quite yet, but I agreed to assist them with healing a young gnome afflicted with a disease that I have treated in the past. But I need to find Gripply blood in order to do it. And then, if we show this to the guard at the Diamond Palace, we can talk to Joda as a sign of urgency.
Zam would be sitting with his back towards everybody, turn with a biscuit in his mouth, and go, "Oh shit, I have one of those."
I have one of those.
Biscuit!
Why are you eating that?
What, you don't want one? This is honey glaze.
No.
Wait,
Okay.
Zemek,
Alright, more for me.
Zemek reaches into her bag and pulls out Pawn of Midnight.
Oh, did we all have one of those?
Midnight
Yeah,
gave this to me.
Start slurping up more noodles.
I also have
we
this
should probably
one.
go fix your hearing then.
Yeah, I also have this one. She pulls out a bishop.
Okay,
Oh.
we're gonna have a
Oh.
chipset soup.
Oh, wait.
That's what I'm starting to assume.
Wait, guys,
But
speaking
yes.
of, like, pulling shit out of our pockets here, who's got that staff?
Huh?
I don't think we gave it to anyone.
Oh, wait. I
Yeah.
think that's still in Ketty's bag. We should go check on Ketty.
Ketty,
Mm-hmm.
give me a perception check. As the cart reaches down, the gnome's like, okay, we're going to take him up to the holding cell, and he will be promptly incarcerated. Give me a perception. Oh my god, he's lying. He is lying at you. This guy is not taking him to jail. He's in on it. He's totally in on it. He's helping the fugitive.
Oh my god.
Are you also an enemy? Don't lie to me.
I swear I'm not lying. It's big suit of armor. What was your name, by the way? Kettle?
My name is Ketty.
Ketty? Yeah.
I-
Don't worry,
I do not know if I can trust you. I will be going with you.
that's the thing. I don't know. And you Midnight just kind of stares, just like, still, it's fine. Put him on the lift. He can come with us, I guess. And you start going up on the lift with Midnight and the gnome.
Does it go slightly slower because Ketty's so heavy
Yes.
from the armor?
Yes, it does. It goes slower because a normal-sized elf and a suit of armor is on it. This is meant for small people. It's not meant to take this many people up at a time. It's taking forever. You guys are like fast enough to catch it, like still like halfway going up.
Halfway going up, we go. Wait, break. How many more people can that hold?
The gnome at the bottom, none.
Oh, I
Be
didn't even see you, I'm
careful.
sorry.
Ketty!
We have
Do you-
enemies here.
Ketty, do you have that staff?
Eddie, nobody's an enemy here. Well, you know, that waitress did kind of really hound me for a tip, but I don't think she's an enemy.
Why is Midnight in handcuffs?
He tried to attack us. He's now been subdued.
I have a hard time believing that.
As do I. I'm a little confused.
You
Can
will
you-
understand with time, and I stopped
Can-
listening to them.
Can you come
Kenny!
down here? No,
Ketty,
wait a minute.
That staff in your bag. Can you give it to us real quick?
Oh my god.
It has to reach the top before it could go down. And you guys
Just
reach to
kinda
the
look-
top.
Something's wrong, right? Like, something's actually wrong. It's not just me feeling this.
Wait, how come he was allowed up the lift? Didn't they tell us that we needed like a special thing to get up there?
I mean, he just went up there with Midnight, so I'm also concerned here. Because midnight's here.
Man, this is some bullshit.
The gnome's just like, I can't really help you. Also, you still can't come up.
What happened with him? What happened?
He got very hostile when midnight approached. He said midnight shoved him, and being a big suit of armor, we didn't know how to disarm the situation. So we just kind of let it ride out. We're gonna hope that Joda takes care of the situation.
That doesn't sound like Ketty. But we have, she points at Sovi, the thing.
Oh, yes. So goes, pulls out the black pawn.
Hoo-wee! This one looks old. He reaches out his hand. He's like, here. He takes it from you, if you let him, and he kind of just like looks it over, like, ooh, okay, this is a genuine. How old are you all? You couldn't be looking older than like 30.
I'm at least 6.
6.
I said at least 6. Come on. I'm joking, guys. Come on, guys.
How honest do we want to be? Like she's like muttering to Zamik. How
What is
honest?
the conversion again?
I don't remember. Shit.
It's fine. You could have found it in the trash. You still found it. These are still usable. Don't worry. When the lift comes back down, Jesus, big snake man, you might have to take the lift alone. We could double up the rest of you. Maybe even squeeze. Maybe triple up, and then what was your name? Zan and the Sappy can go together, and the other 3 can go together. There
That's
we go.
fine.
Okay.
And you guys are brought up into little ranks. Ketty, he kind of just like wanders around for like a few minutes, just like, yeah, we're totally going to the brig that is existing here, totally a real thing here.
You lie to me. Kenny would then go to another person within eyeshot and be like, "Where's the guard tower? Where's the prison?"
Oh my god!
Prison? Do we? You hear them like kind of mutter, "Do we have a prison?" And they're like, "You laws are taken down by Joda or over at the Blue Keep."
Then we will go to one of these locations. He walks back to the guard. Take us to either Joda or the Blue Keep.
And Joda's and as that happens, give me a fortitude save. You don't have to. You don't have fucking eyeballs. Zamik, Zemek, and Sovi, give me a fortitude save as the flash of a camera, a million suns bright.
Re-rolling that. I'm re-rolling that shit.
Holy shit.
Nice job.
Yeah, permanently
That's
blinded.
better.
Nice job.
That's better.
That's good.
Blinded by bad fortitude throw.
All right.
Ah,
Sovi and Zemek, you are not blinded. Zamik, you are blinded for one round. Which like 6 seconds, your eyes are just like the fuck adjusting. It's just white, and then it goes back to normal. You're
just blinking
like-
a bunch, just rubbing his eyes. What the fuck was that?
Ketty, you noticed just before that happened, all of the gnomes held their faces downward, and then you just hear Midnight, "Ah, fuck, why, ah, my hands couldn't cover, fuck, Ketty, dick." And Zemek, and Sovi, you're the first to get to the top. You see Ketty there, Midnight beaten up and handcuffed, and all the gnomes just like starting to look up from their arm over their head position from the flash.
The Mac's running over to like concerned, like what happened to you? He
Uh,
didn't do that, did he?
No. No, he couldn't do this, right?
I
I
tried
don't-
to
What
help
does
him.
he do? He looks scary. I don't
It's
deal
hard.
with. I had to fight knights back when I was 14, but that was leagues ago. They were hit hard.
But yeah, look, what happened, and why are you in handcuffs? What?
I'm in handcuffs because of Ketty. I'm beat
He
up
is an
because of the
enemy.
rabbit.
The
I'm
rabbit
an
got
enemy.
you?
Yes, and he inflicted me with a bunch of different fucking chemicals and toxins, so do not touch me.
I'm gonna get
Understood.
very angry.
It makes people angry, confused, hallucinate, and makes me their enemy. Usually it's the making
Oh.
of the enemy thing that works on everybody.
I see. We should
Did
get
you
you
get
to
any useful information from this fiend?
Ketty. It's going to be okay. We will take care of it. He is subdued. He has surrendered. It is okay.
That is why he still lives.
Yes. We are going to take care of this. It will be okay.
Zan, Sappy, you two share a cart together. But before you reach to the top, the rest of you are interrupted by, if you took a large hammer and smacked it on a large anvil, imagine that ring. You feel that vibrate through your feet, just literally ahead of you, as you see a gnomish man there. A nice small hammer, dressed in very fine workman's clothes, just kind of angrily staring down. It's like, and who the hell comes into me workshop and pesters me guards and brings up a beaten elf and makes the load. Who's riding the cart now, making the load so heavy it's fucking grinding the gears to bits? These fat asses. Small people only. God, the only time racism's okay is for my cart.
Jesus Christ.
Who the fuck are you?
I
Why are
have
you
brought
in
a
me
prisoner.
workshop?
Are
Stop,
you
Ketty.
gonna...
Stop. Ketty,
Prisoner.
stop it.
Did you commit treason again, Midnight? Midnight just shakes his head. Okay.
It's a misunderstanding.
And what's your name, miss?
Zemek.
And why is Zemek here in my workshop?
Several reasons. But one of them being our friend here, pointing at Sovi.
Don't care of your little things. Do you have the right to be here? Do I see a
Sovi.
pass? Do I see anything? You don't have a letter. Was not notified. I'm in workshop day. This
Sovi.
better be important.
So I have a black pawn here.
Black
She
pawn.
holds it up.
Black. And who the fuck is handing around my old fucking... And he puts the little hammer back into his little holster as you hear as the cart finally reaches the top. Zan, this is a great... This is like the one down in Havensport. It actually works faster if you weren't so heavy and it was made for bigger people. It's way more efficient. Pretty
Yeah,
great
it's a
ingenuity.
decent design, but really not made for useful things. Honestly, made for really only small people. Like, you gotta really be able to fit like a card on this thing before it becomes useful. I mean, really, what are you doing? How long did this take to build? Oh shit, he's here. Then stands up straight, like fixes his hair for a second. Master Joda, sir. Hello. Would you like a bite of my cactus friend?
Hi.
Did you bring up the dragon meat or no?
Oh no! And I run to the side and look over. Shit! I didn't bring the dragon meat.
It's fine, Zan. We have other things to worry about.
Hey.
I'll give it to your guards, they'll bring it up to you.
The Hatter gave me this piece. He said that you could fix.
Pulls his hammer slowly out, and he
Well.
looks at you. Are you working for the devil?
The
Actually, I'm trying to
devil.
get my hearing
What?
fixed. I've been cursed.
Oh, you've been cursed by the devil. Okay. This is why you have my pawn. Alright. You can come over to me work table. Why are the rest of you here? Are you all cursed by him?
We're here on business from Havensport. There is.
Just wanted to make sure you
The
got that
notes.
letter.
Yes, the Navy. You wanted that sent over to Crown. That is no problem.
War is on the horizon.
So I've read. That giant flash of light is me sending that letter over to Crown. So
Oh,
you're welcome.
Thank you.
Now as for fixing this curse, little miss, I'm going to need you to come over here. The rest of you, it's the same routine as the big flash. You just hold your hand over your eyes, and you'll be okay.
on it. She's just covering her face.
Gonna do it instantly. Just.
Sylvie starts walking over. Kenny gets in between her and Midnight, just like
Oh my god.
making sure.
Midnight still
Can't see where
cuffed.
he moved, but I hear it.
Zen would
cuffed,
just move.
Still blinking his eyes. Bloodshot.
Zen would move in between Ketty and Midnight and try and like squeeze his way in between.
Be careful. He is a dangerous enemy.
I think that I could make some adjustments to his cuffs, Ketty. He might,
touch him.
Don't
He
touch my
might
cuffs.
do-
Don't touch my cuffs. Don't touch my
okay,
cuffs.
maybe.
If you look at his cuffs, they're already undone.
Already undone. And he goes.
He's just holding them up like it's still cuffed.
I look back at Ketty. Never mind. You did a great job with those cuffs.
Then do not.
Yeah,
touch
great job,
him.
Kenny.
Back away.
Stopping bad crime. Good job.
I
We're
feel
proud
like
of
he's
you.
I look
patronizing
back at
me.
Midnight so that the back of my head is facing Ketty and go, what the fuck? What do we do?
So, as you all kind of slowly follow Sovi up to, literally like that kind of platform where she just lays down. He gestures you to lay down. You do. Zan, give me a crafting check looking at this table and the hammer that he's wielding. This table is meant to remove or add magical effect. And as vague as that sounds, that's how vague and powerful it is. Seeing all these crazy runes etched on this table alone just kind of bewilders you at like the possibilities of the rest of this giant freaking diamond probably being used as both a source of magic and like just the engine of this whole thing. Looking at it now, the diamond alone is probably what's powering this town. You noticed when you were coming through the inside of the mountain, unlike the outside, it was more lit up. Aside from the very, very tippy top where it's still being hollowed out, the walls had strange luminescent lights, not normal torchlight, but magical fairy light. Probably now you can assume all powered by this diamond. And as Sovi lays there, and he brings out his nice little hammer, he does a little tap tap, as you feel like... have you ever gotten your ears cleaned with the water thing?
Yes.
Yeah? Awesome. Alright, you know that feeling, right? How it like floods in and out?
Yeah, like the swish, like
Yeah.
almost like you're swishing in your mouth, but instead it's in your ears.
It's in your ear, yeah. That's what it feels like every time he taps this hammer. It feels like this swishing in your ear. And and you start getting like the weird, like uncomfy, like squirmy feeling from it. Give me a fortitude save as he's continuously tapping. Not really in regard looking at you. You let out a yelp and take 9 mental damage, as it feels like he's pulling part of your brain out a little. And he looks over at you, he's like, ooh, a little too hard. Sorry, he must be fucking rusty, because you said deafness, and this seems like a little bit worse. And he continues to tap. Another fortitude save.
A little bit better.
Oh, God.
Seven mental damage.
Expert in this. What the heck?
I know, this is a bummer. Literally feels like your head is, like your brain is being like physically punched now. As like you're fighting to get this like waterlogging feeling out of your ears. The rest of you are seeing her do this. And now her eyes are wincing closed. You're in a decent amount of pain. The rest of you start to notice the diamond getting bright, but not like the normal flashing color. Your head's down and tucked away under your arm a little so you don't get blinded, but now it's a dim red glow. It starts to like not flash, but just strobe. Sovi, one more fortitude save. Oh no. Oh no.
At least you're consistent.
I'm not. 20 mental damage. I rolled a perfect 2 10s on that. Yikes. As yeah, you can hear now, but you're hearing a little too well. In your senses tab, you can put blind sense 30 feet imprecise.
Ooh.
Wait, that's fire.
Ooh.
Where's the senses tab?
I can probably get you.
Is it in
on
details?
that one. Wait.
No, it's
Perception.
Not details.
Underneath
Perception.
perception. Yeah.
Yes, it's underneath perception. Thank you.
Under
Oh,
perception. Oh, senses. So add.
Oh.
Blind
never
sense,
noticed.
30
I
feet,
never noticed
precise.
that. I never noticed that once.
Yep, that's where
So-
I put dark vision and low light vision.
Mhm.
So I remember which one I
Ah.
have.
So it was blind sense, and what was the other sense?
Blind sense, it's imprecise and it's 30 feet.
Blind
There's
sense.
precise and there's imprecise.
Neat.
You're holding your head, not your ears, because you got, like, if somebody put a pan over your head and just smacked the shit out of it with, like, a metal spoon, that's what your head feels like after these slight hammer taps to this table. He's looking over at his diamond, kind of puzzled himself. It has never grown that color. I am not digging this.
I'll turn and laugh and go, ha! It's a rock pun. He's a dwarf. Wait, no, he's a gnome.
He gives you a glare as we end the session there.
Oh my god.
Sophie, you could hear again.
Yay!
You got more senses, but
Woohoo.
you are so
Nice.
Can I like heal myself?
hurt. You can cast some spells to heal yourself for the day. Yes, you may.
Real quick, guys, we have a Q&A session about Herisgrad and general lore. Now that the session's over, so if anyone wants to ask any questions about any character or any of the previous lore that we described at the beginning of the stream, if there's any open holes that you want to know about, you guys can check it out in the chat.
CJ, real quick.
Yes.
What was the name of the person that Sophie was talking to in the place?
The Hatter?
Hatter?
Was
The
No,
Hatter?
no, the woman she was talking to.
Oh.
She did not give her name.
Okay. I wanted to know because you know.
'Cause you know.
Yes. Yeah. She's a
Okay.
Fae person. She did not give her name.
Of course. Sons of bitches.
Bitch.
They're the worst.
They work with a pulsing fucking ruby in the ground. You think they're gonna give their actual names? That's a cult
Listen.
shit, man.
Had to know, had to ask
True.
just to see if it had to do with what was going on in my backstory.
To
Oh, no, you're
read.
fine. You're fine.
Listen,
I-
you mentioned my home.
I
I gotta
did.
ask.
I did. There was a person there with an affliction. They're going to cure that man.
After Kenny arrests
Or so we
Midnight.
hope so. Yeah. After.
Oh,
after
that's gonna be
Midnight's
really
arrested.
funny, actually.
He gets gestured to lay on the table next.
You're gonna have to hold me the fuck back. You hear me?
All right, so C Star asks, has this place been featured before, or is it completely new? The area we're currently in is new to us. But CJ, you're the one who designed this area, correct?
Yeah, Ivor, the Kingdom of Crown is like, I've had it all written out for a minute now. I've been DMing this for a little over a month, I'd say. And they just reached this place. It's new to them. It's a little newish to me. I haven't DM'd this place before. I haven't DM'd Crown ever, so we're all in this new together. I have the NPC names written out. I have ideas on how I want to portray them, but it all leads up to the characters reaching that person, and then just like my brain being like, and this is what they sound like now. And I just go with that.
I wanted to see if you're going to take the suggestion of Yoda sounding like Yoda.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. This is a bit. I guess we should have mentioned this. This is a bit of a weird one to start out on because this is like a mini campaign inside of the Herisgrad campaign.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not the usual DM. I'm
Wow,
usually a
wow,
player
wow.
who only plays on Wednesdays, but I'm
Yeah,
gonna
you
be
don't
playing
even play today.
Mondays. And I know. I'm gonna be moving
Yeah.
to your group.
You crazy. Wait,
Yeah.
what? You're gonna move?
Yeah.
Ayo?
Yeah. After this arc.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, so
It-
are you gonna still be in Wednesday though?
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Double.
For half a second, I thought you were implying that Haven was going to join the.
That's what I thought so too.
No.
Like Haven's leaving. Oh god.
That would have
Yes,
been
he
nuts.
hates
But...
Haven getting
Don't hear that
excited because there's
much.
people coming from Havensport.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. Haven likes our group less and less every day.
Oh my god. You're making him
Well,
mad.
Zyra's been
Not
away.
mad.
Haven can't wait
Yeah,
to
Zyra
retire.
the balancer.
Yeah.
And all he has is Josen. Josen's on his own holy mission, and he doesn't like gods. He's
Yeah.
sad that
That's
he has to deal with
Wednesday's
this.
group. Oh boy.
Yeah, in all seriousness, guys, so
Okay,
this
great.
campaign, this session isn't the only session in this world per se. Zan is actually DM, also goes by 2.0, so he DMs the Wednesday sessions. Obviously, I'm not going to stream the Wednesday sessions because I'm not in them, but here's his Twitch account, so you guys can check that out if you want to watch on Wednesday. A little bit formatted differently, but the actual session still follows the general lore, and everything that happens between the two sessions is sort of like in the same time. So like while these events are happening, Wednesday's sessions are happening. So it's kind of cool. Sort of, we're a bit far from one another, so I don't think the actions of one affect the other, but there have been times in the campaign before where shit has happened in one session, and then immediately in the next session for the other side, there's something happening, and they're like, what the fuck? It's pretty good.
Yeah, even though you guys are separated, there have been some
There have been
some
instances.
things that happened on Wednesday's group that really changes up some
No,
of the things.
Because the
involved.
turtle
you
was
knew.
incredibly important. Like,
Man. It's okay. What you'll
Yeah.
find out in the Ber'um Isles arc.
Yep.
So Palmer, do you think there's any non-spoilery information you can give about Ketty's skeletonness? because someone was asking, because someone didn't understand the eye joke, but there wasn't context that he's a skeleton.
Yes.
I don't know what
Keddy's
information you
skeleton.
can give that wouldn't be spoilery.
So I'll give you the stuff that Keddy's told everybody.
Okay.
He is a skeleton. When he takes off his helmet, it's just a skull. If you try to... Anybody that's tried to heal him notices a weird, like, goo under his armor that keeps it there. He doesn't remember his past very well, just bits and pieces. And he knows that he's not from wherever here is and is trying to return home. He knows that he died at some point, and he woke up in a strange land, and he just wants to go home.
It's a sad story for Keddy, actually.
Keddy is just a sad person. That's all he got.
What a beautiful soul.
Mm-hmm.
What god do you follow again?
Shellin.
Yeah, the god of like love and peace
and beauty.
Yeah.
His home planet needs him. It's not necessarily a planet. Or I don't know what you would call it, but yeah, it's something.
Nah, it's just the other continent. He needs to get back to Herisgrad, maybe.
Maybe, as far as we know.
Yeah.
He had a old coin from Herisgrad, so currently he thinks if he goes back there, he'll find out what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you're good, Cass.
Alright. Monday's session, we got probably... well, most likely 2 more. We might be able to speedrun it in the next one.
Okay.
But we probably have 2 more sessions with me as DM before we move back to 2.0 being your DM and me being a character.
What if we just
And
make
then
it as
General
long as
Minutes
possible?
gets to have his fun.
Oh,
Wait, we got a
minutes.
detour. We got a detour. I need that Gripply blood.
Yeah, you need to
Oh, yeah.
complete your Hippocratic
Oh,
oath. That's
actually-
why I
You know,
said it
because
might
if
be a
you
little
listen,
more.
listen,
Can,
if you pull this and I am there for it, good luck holding me the fuck back.
Can one of you guys pull up the Herisgrad map?
Yeah, I got
The
you.
OG, the map that the original set, the earlier sessions had taken place in. Is that?
So
It's also
yeah.
is Wednesday sessions in Herisgrad?
At
Yes,
the moment,
we are
yes,
still
in
but
Herisgrad.
there is something going on in an area.
Oh, is it?
So-
We're hanging out with
Oh,
the pirates.
Right. I forgot.
Don't worry about
the-
that area.
We're hanging
I
out with the
forgot
pirates.
about that.
So this is the map of Herisgrad, all designed and put together by 2.0. This whole entire map, it's pretty big. This is actually the second version of the map that exists. There was a smaller variant that
You know, I haven't seen
existed.
it since the incident. Now it's like, oh, there it is.
But here is this vast place. It's quite a lot of different areas with different things going on.
I will say Wednesday's group is basically high nobility of
Yes.
Herisgrad.
I am not nobility. What do you?
You
yeah,
make enough
but you
money.
walk around.
You
with
own
us,
a
so-
lot of property.
I definitely recommend
get
you guys
all the
following
benefits of being
2.0's
nobility.
Twitch if you want to see the Wednesday sessions, because they're definitely worth it.
You basically have the opposite of Salas' life. You have all the power nobility should have without the title. Salas just wanted the title. He didn't care about the rest of it.
I have my title back. Fuck you.
Yes, but
Lyra
your home is in a rough spot.
accidentally gained a title.
Just because there's drugs everywhere around my house doesn't mean I can't have enjoy.
Listen, your house is a party house.
It is our party house right now.
It is a party house.
Party Rock is in the house tonight.
I still think that's one of the funniest bits is Zyra, who literally through most of the session just went, I can't stand nobility. Traveling with nobility, accidentally becoming nobility.
Becoming the highest ranked noble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Whoopsie daisy.
I just picked up
Well.
a sword.
And now you're the executioner. Hooray!
I mean, to be
You've
fair,
been hard at
to be
You've
fair,
been hard at work. There are buckets of heads.
The unit of measurement, buckets of heads, is pretty unnerving.
It is actual buckets of heads.
I like the image
One
of
more?
the Palmer, the thing of just like, I need an item from you, but I can't have you ask any questions as long as you don't. Or it's like I need a human skull, but you can't ask any questions as long as you don't ask any questions. Proceeds to pull out several human skulls. Take your pick.
This one
I'll
will
take
do.
this one.
But for Zara, you can't just expect to wield supreme power just because someone threw a sword at you. Right?
All right, I think that's all the questions that people had. So, thanks for answering, guys, and thanks for the questions too, guys. It's always great.
Wait, I have to
Oh,
answer
yeah?
one more question for the people.
Sure.
I'm sorry, Keddy is taken. Everybody.
He is a married man.
True.
Oh, that's funny.
But Zan, on the other hand,
But Zan, on the other
who
hand,
dicks?
That doesn't give a fuck.
He's only half taken.
True. For now.
No.
One occupied.
listen. Zemek's taking both. All right, he's taking both.
God Almighty.
Greedy.
Greedy.
You're damn
Oh my
right.
gosh.
Sappy's not taken.
But he has been
Sappy
taken.
should be taken. Sappy's
We
right.
need to find you an extra curvy ficus or something. I don't know, man.
no, the
Soon
world is
Sova's
Sappy's
just gonna
oyster.
be overpowered,
Sappy will
though.
figure it out. He's just enjoying the fruits of life, quite
yes,
literally.
By like the ranking up of Sophie's powers has been ridiculous over time. Just putting that out there. Just
Yeah.
what was it? Level 4 you had master in
Can I get a swag
medicine.
Yeah, I became a ship doctor, and you're like, all right, so just whatever level you are in medicine, go to the next one. And then I was already like expert, I think, so I just became master.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yo, Shell, you should make a character for Wednesday. Haha.
Haha.
That's
What
how
if?
I do it.
What
Nah.
if?
All right,
No.
I'm gonna paste this into into the group chat. Just there's your extra curvy bonsai for Oh no, the files are too powerful.
No!
Sappy's too powerful.
The power.
It was a
The
thick
power.
Power
bonsai.
of Sappy.
The
Tell me
power
this'll
of
go.
Oh my
Sappy.
god.
Tell me it'll go. Hold on. Let
Wait,
me see if I can get
where are
this
you
to work.
posting?
Shell,
Also-
you
Group
look like
one.
you
Maybe
look
if
like
you find a desert,
Godzilla.
if there even is
Hold
one
on.
in this realm. Is there a desert?
Here's
I don't
Sappy's
think so.
Curvy ficus. No, it didn't work.
Won't let me post anything.
You have to-
Fuck
you-
is-
can't
what are you
post.
doing?
It's too powerful.
Just
No,
post it
it's-
in. Just
I think
post it in the Discord, and then I'll show it. I'll
No,
pull
I'm
it up.
It's too
posting it in the
powerful. That's the
Discord.
problem.
Well, I don't see it in the Discord.
That's because
Yeah,
it's too
because it's
powerful.
not letting me post it.
There you go.
Thank you.
Oh
my
my god! Damn, that tree looking thick.
It's not even. Hold on, I'm gonna reset
Sappy's
the
a
funny.
Discord.
thick cactus.
It's funny as hell.
Yeah, and he gets a curvy ficus. Oh, he gets an array of women over here.
So,
Oh
my
my
god,
God.
the fucking pottery line at Home Depot.
Damn, if only you could have some Leshy women back in Herisgrad when you get there.
He'll find his. He'll make do. It doesn't. We've already. It's
Hark-
already been shown that he doesn't care if they're Leshy or people. It don't.
That's
It don't
right.
matter.
There is
did
the
bang
magic
Hope.
flower area.
Yeah.
We don't know what we're gonna
Harkening
try.
back to an elf that used to be a bit racist, I think somebody may know where some are.
The last cactus given life. No, the lore of the island where like Havensport is and stuff. There are other cactus
There it
Leshy
is.
that exist.
They're tribal, but most of them got hunted because they taste really delicious, so they
It's
were
like the tortoise.
yeah.
There's
Yeah.
your thick bonsai.
Holy shit. Yeah, so Sappy's been going around letting people eat parts of him because it's valuable. They think like
It's
the locals are like,
currency.
holy shit, like this is divine liquid that I want to eat. So They, so in exchange for goods and services, he lets them eat part of him sometimes. It's pretty funny, actually. It doesn't hurt him that much. And he grows it back, so. He's also plucked one of his fruits off one time.
No, that didn't even get eaten. The one was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, it didn't even get eaten. He was offering it to her, and she's like, I don't want that. And he's like, well, fuck. What do I do with this?
Damn it. My flower.
Damn it. Yeah.
Would Sappy eat his own flower?
I mean, I don't see why not. I mean...
There's implications there. There's some weird implications there.
Nah, I don't think so. Nah,
Auto cannibalism.
It's fine.
Considering what fruit is to a tree, yes, it's weird.
Oh, now it's even fine. It's more fine than before.
Seed.
Jesus Christ.
He is literally sucking on his own seed.
Sappy can do what
I'm
Marilyn
uncomfortable.
Manson wish he could do.
I'll say it. What are we doing on Wednesday? What's the brief? I'm stuck in Monday mode, and I gotta remember. Somebody
What
give me
happened?
one.
I'm gonna make a vampire.
We're all alive. That explosion never happened, and we all woke up, and we're like, "Oh, Herisgrad's not safe, and nothing bad."
Solnir's fucking high.
Yeah, there's that.
He sees the future.
He is
stoned on a future-giving drug. We got a goblin named Dink who just tried to grab a fish and was intercepted
Man, we're
by
finding
a
a shark.
great white shark. That's right.
he came
Wednesday.
back to us.
If I had a nickel
Wednesday
for every
is a
time a
fight.
shark attacked in Herisgrad, I'd have 2 nickels, which is weird. Which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice.
Had it happened to Andriel?
Yes, it did.
Yes, it did.
Silly. It's not happening to you again. You're fucking busy executing people, Buckethead.
I'm totally gonna make a vampire. Even Zio can't stop me.
Love
Why are
that.
you making a vampire?
Swear to God, if you make that kid a vampire.
Why are you making a
Because-
vampire?
Why wouldn't he?
As long as it's accepted by the dad, then it's
Yeah,
fine.
mom and dad have to be like, hey, it's fine.
You gotta
Make
get parents.
vampires?
Can I get your parents' permission to turn
Yeah, we
you
have
undead?
vampires.
Yeah, get
Uh,
Salas
Salas-
permission.
Salas Dendu has become a Lord
just-
Vampire.
I just want
I'm undead in both
Haven to
campaigns.
meet Sappy. It'll blow his mind to see
Oh
one
my
of you guys still
God.
alive, man. He'll
That'd
give
be
you
fire.
real gold to chew on you.
Yeah. Alright.
Even platinum.
Yeah, he'll give
Oh
you
my
platinum.
God.
Platinum.
You'd actually make bank off of Haven.
Oh, easily.
Come by one for week.
Yeah, once a week, no problem, buddy.
That should be
It's a
level 10.
fireside
Let's
gig. That's a
go.
fireside gig. That's side income.
That's a fucked up thought. I just would there just be like farms for Leshy?
There are on the in the island there is.
Oh God. I'm
Oh
just
no, there's
imagining-
not farms for you guys. You guys were extinct, or you guys are went into hiding.
Sappy's pretty
Haven's-
brave then.
The Kingdom of Crown is not a safe place for delicious Leshy. Flower Leshy are kind of safe. The fruit Leshy are not. The gourd Leshy are probably not.
Look at me.
Cactus definitely not.
I'm imagining Sappy in Herisgrad walking up to the Tipsy Ooze every week, just being like, "Yeah, I gotta go meet Haven. We meet in the back every once in a while, and then it's fine."
He just
He
sucks
sucks
on
me
me a
off.
little.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
He pays me real good for it too.
Yeah.
Jesus fucking
I'm
Christ.
getting rich off
Oh
him.
my
Yeah,
God.
for real. That's too good. There's too much sex integrated in these campaigns. What the fuck, man?
That's what makes it funny.
Yes, sex laugh, haha. It's I'm not
There
denying it.
normally isn't. Just to
You
be
say
clear,
that,
there
But then we
normally
You're
have
the one who
so
said
much.
It is not
made it.
that.
Then
How many
there's-
times
then
have we
there's
bumped
two
into
dicks.
a brothel?
Swarthies.
Like 5.
Twice.
Yeah, a good amount.
This.
Every place we have gone to, we have gone to a brothel.
What? You want to go to? You want to just go to like a guild hall? You know how boring that shit is.
Hold on. So we went to
God.
Swarthies. We went to the one I forget where. I think it was in the
DeWitt's?
Delco.
Yeah,
we
we've
went to
been
the
to
Delco.
the
Yeah,
we
the
went to 2
Delcos.
in the Delco.
There was 2 in Delco, yeah.
We went to the one in Rockport.
You were looking for your brother who's a drug dealer. Where else is he gonna be?
At the criminal place instead of at a brothel.
He was at the criminal place, but to find him, you went through the brothel.
C-Star
And
taking
he was
shit
also
back.
surrounded by women at the criminal place.
What do you
Oh my
expect?
god. C-Star just said...
He's a drug dealing pimp.
The door is locked, so the only way out is through the brothel.
C-Star just said Amy Schumer ass campaign.
Take that shit back.
You put that thing back where it came from, so
Help me.
So good. Goated comment.
Now that I think about it, I think we've been to a brothel in every single part of
Take
Herisgrad.
offense.
That's what
Yes.
I'm saying.
Sucks.
We have gone to so many.
We gotta get you back there. You guys also gotta hit the brothels in Ber'um
Wait, where
Isle.
there wasn't one
Sappy
at the
needs to
end.
get there. The copium. Yeah, copium is real.
We say this, but Kenny is
I am
fervently
happily engaged. I'm not a horn dog. You guys are the horn dogs.
Sappy and Zan are.
Right in the
Correction.
background. That's my husband.
Yeah, yeah. I
Oh.
haven't indulged in any of it.
Yeah, no, you're the bard.
I am, and I'm the only one not fucking besides the skeleton man.
Hey man,
He's actively against
you've
it.
gotten paid though.
I
You've
have
got the
gotten
most
money.
teeth in hash coin than anybody here.
See, you make money if you don't fuck.
I rob
I
people.
keep
It's
the
different.
party interesting. Okay, what do you want?
Jeez.
And also, like, what is the week? Okay, we may have been to several brothels, but how many weeks in between were there? Let's be fair here.
Yeah, it was very uncommon. Like, it didn't happen every
It's
week.
been 2 years. 5 brothels in 2 years is pretty good.
There's been
Yeah.
no brothels in a campaign I've been in for many years, though.
And they don't know how to run it. They gotta do something fun with it, or else it's boring.
I still think Swarthy's is one of the funniest stories.
Oh yeah,
That was, yeah, amazing.
31 points of damage to
Dessert.
My last
They've
I
been
lost
character
my
used to make
shoes.
hatred.
She did.
They've been used for shoes.
Miwa lost her shoes.
her
She
fishy
did.
shoes. Her fish stinking shoes.
God damn it, man.
Like, you can't come in here. Your shoes are stinky. Okay, well, I'll
R.I.P.
just take them off. You're never getting these back.
Never mind now.
My shoes.
Okay.
Oh my god.
And then
Can't wait
Toons'
to
character
join.
I
crafted
didn't
these
plan on
shitty
that.
shoes.
I was just like, it'll be funny, you know.
And it was. It was hilarious.
31 points of pegging damage. My fucking ass,
Alright.
dude.
Meanwhile,
Quick-
Favorite's only like 3.
Quick
Yeah.
question.
Oh, Faye Bruce.
For those who are playing new or who are playing Havensport characters, not Herisgrad characters, do you wish to continue to play these Havensport characters, or do you wish to go back to your old characters?
I'm sticking with the Zemek.
I don't
I'm
think Fox
staying.
is alive.
I'm saying
don't-
it's,
Staying, Sophie.
You say he isn't. Is that what you wish?
I'm just saying I don't think he could not. Who knows?
but you have to pick. It's
I'm
your character.
I'm asking you.
Yeah, you can pick, right?
I
It's
mean,
actually like up to you.
It would be cool if he was alive.
You okay?
But he's an NPC
Actually,
now.
you know what? Giggle, if you work with me, we could come out on Monday the 2 coolest fucking people ever.
Oh,
Interesting.
Okay.
Also, the only other character I
Okay,
had
okay.
is already dead, so I'm staying with Kitty, who is also
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah,
but a different type of dead.
different
dead.
day.
He got better.
Yeah,
You know
he
what?
got better.
That's kind of sad. Your only living character is the one who died.
Yeah.
You can't kill what's already been killed, so.
To be
No,
fair, Salas
no.
was alive at one point, and then he died.
He had Twiggy for a little bit.
Who also died.
I
don't
tried
think
to
so.
save him.
I don't think Twiggy counts.
Twiggy counts.
I think
in
Twiggy
my heart.
counts.
At least Twiggy for a
Twiggy was
session.
great.
Twiggy was
Yeah.
there for all of like 3 rounds of combat and then
Yeah.
died.
Get off my property! This is
I
nice.
wasted a lot of heal spells just because I was like, I can't let him die.
It's his first
And then
session.
I
it
was
was a
like,
fucking
alright, let me-
fake out.
I started fudging rolls to kill him. I was like, all right, we gotta get
get
rid of
us
this
outta
guy.
here.
Hold on. They're gonna
And
kill
then-
Kenny before he moves. Wait a minute.
Yeah, Jared over here casting fireball at Kenny.
It was funny.
It was.
Look, Jared just likes to cast fireball in general.
No, Jared
It's
likes
always-
to cast fucking fog.
That's true. Fog is the
True.
Very
True.
You guys want to see?
And then it makes
Too
me
bad.
whiff my heals on him, so it's what he
he,
gets.
he suffers because he can't. He blinded the cleric.
God.
and the bard.
You guys
All
weren't
right.
there for
Should I
when
use
we
a
were...
hero point to reroll that perception?
Never.
Do you guys
Such a
remember
waste
when
of
we
a
were
roll.
in town at one point and he cast fireball at buildings with people
Yes.
in it?
Yes.
Yeah.
The hell?
I don't remember this, and I DM'd it.
What's going on?
It was
What?
when
was this?
it was still Miwa.
Oh my fuck.
Oh, when he was
He was ding.
Xander?
Yeah, he was
Dink
Xander.
and Xan-
Dink
Oh
and
my
Xander.
god. How
I
does
still-
everybody know that character? That has to be like the number 2 character in the entire game at this point.
I still
Everybody
think the
knows
funniest
somehow.
thing about
Xander Dink
it
is
is that he
most
was like, I can't choose who to save. Dink, take over.
Yep.
See ya.
And then leave Miwa to
God.
die.
Yep.
And then left
And then
Miwa
both
to
of them.
die. Quite literally, the reason why Miwa's fucking dead.
And Anya got arrested.
And Anya got arrested. That's a fucking insane. Toons only had 2 sessions with that character.
Toons wanted that
No,
character.
he
to
had
succeed
had
too.
more sessions with that character. It just was called Helga.
Yeah. And
Yeah, it
it's
was
level
in a-
14.
Yeah.
Wow.
True. Fucking Christ. Alright, I'm gonna close up my my stuff. Give me a couple minutes, guys. I'll be back. Alright, guys. I think I'm gonna call the stream. Yeah, these aren't meant to be like long streams. It's literally from 7 to 9 every Monday. So, yeah, if you guys are interested in seeing more of these streams, I hope that you are, because it's fun. I'm obviously already doing the campaign, so streaming it isn't really that much of a burden to do. And to be honest with you, 2.0 and CJ and the rest of the guys really, really want to share this world because it's so full and vast. So, you know, it means a lot to them that you guys even want to watch it in the first place. So be sure to check out the Discord server. I added a new a new reaction roll that you can do in the Get Rolls channel. There's D&D stream pings or D&D pings, and basically what it is I'm going to use that to ping people for these streams. I don't want to flood people who aren't interested and just want to see the normal stuff. So if you want to get pinged for the streams, please do take that role. I promise you it's worth it. But yeah, every single Monday, 7 to 9 is basically the D&D session. So if this keeps up with interest, then I will keep streaming it. So thanks guys so much. And of course, if you are interested in watching the Wednesday streams, I won't be streaming them. They'll be over at 2.0's Twitch channel. So definitely go and check out that link I've posted a little bit higher up in chat. And yeah, thanks for coming out, guys. I appreciate you all so much. Thank you. And as always, you mean a lot to me. And you are important in this world. Thanks so much. And I'll see you guys at the next one. Normal stream coming up later in the week. Bye, guys. I'll see you later. Peace. See you guys. Yeah, thanks, Gusty. Always wonderful. Thanks for being here, dude. I appreciate it. See ya. Bye, Ragnall. See ya, Chaos and Seastar.